I'm going to. So when we finished up last time, you guys had made it to the water here, and this creature come up out of the water. Let's see. I think I got. This isn't a good image. I would show you this one, but it's a
Looks like
watery
an elf grasshopper.
Yeah, it's just like a Nixie picture that they used for Sprite, so it doesn't include the water version, which is what it is. It's some kind of water. It looks like a small water elf, kind of green tinted skin. But when she arises out of the water, she has a monologue that I would like to play for you guys. So let me pause the background music because it's kind of loud, and we will play her part.
Peace, strangers. You need not draw steel. I am Mara, guardian of these still waters. Long have I dwelt here, and long have I kept watch. Yet even my vigilance falters, for shadows stir in the dale above. The nightshades prowl the streets of Dagger Falls. I have seen them slinking in the dark, plant spirits twisted into cruel mockeries of life. When they stray into my cavern, I drive them back with spell and current, but I am no tireless sentinel. At night, while I slumber, they roam unchecked, spreading their foul dream fever among the innocent. Know this: these creatures are not of nature's design. They are the spawn of sorcery, bound to a dark master who hides beneath the town. Their touch steals breath and spirit, leaving good folk trapped in sleep, their life slowly drained away. Already too many have fallen. If you find yourselves trapped here, take heart. I can grant you the breath of the river, that you may pass safely into the underground stream that flows beyond. Follow it, and it will carry you out to the river Tesh and freedom. But beware. The deeper caverns are not kind to the unprepared. I ask nothing of you save this. If you have the strength, strike down the nightshades and their master, for only then will Daggerdale's people be free to dream in peace again.
And with that, she doesn't just immediately just sink away, but she kind of hangs out there, in case you had other things you want to discuss or ask or.
Yeah, Teton will take a knee and ask, how shall we know the nightshades?
She describes them to you. Let's see if I got a good description. Where's description? Okay.
So it sounds like she can get us water breath to get out, but if we want to explore further, maybe we can get some help from her. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, it's mostly if you get in trouble and you feel like you need to get out, she can help you escape. This is the description that she gives you. Nightshades oddly resemble sylvan dwarves, like a woodland dwarf, maybe? No, you're an elf. He's a dwarf.
Right, sylvan dwarf.
Yeah, with dark brown skin, stocky but supple and flexible as reeds or willows. Their thick beards and thatch-like hair are full of vines and leaves. They wear only kilts and vests of woven fibers. They carry weapons of beaten copper or bronze. And I do have a picture. You see that? Do you guys see that?
No, okay. Where's it at?
There we go.
There now I see it. Yeah.
That's what she's described to you.
Gotcha. Teton will follow up with are they all evil and irredeemable?
Yes.
Well, they look like.
I needed to know.
If we destroy the wizard, will we destroy the nightshades?
She doesn't know the answer to that. She knows that he is the one creating them. She doesn't know the specifics of the magic, how it's done. It's kind of outside of her, scope of magic.
And that sorcerer is in these caves somewhere, you think?
She said under the town. So
do we have
Go ahead.
Do we have a description of the master?
No. She just knows it's some arcane person. because that's the only way these things can get made. They can make
Is there
themselves,
any-
but they can't make. They can't. They got to be made, and then they can make themselves after that.
Is there any service or anything we can do for her while we're in the caves?
Well, I mean, her ask of you was to try to stop them. You know, the Nightshades and their master. I mean, that's kind of what she would like
Yeah,
for you
that's
to
a
do.
done. Right. Yeah. You were
Yeah.
just looking for anything specific. while we're
No,
still in
no,
the
that's
caves. Yeah.
that's it.
And
She seems
thinking
more
back-
concerned about your well-being than her own.
You know, thinking back to the horses and stables that were killed, they seems like they used poison. So Teton will try to confirm that with her.
She says you ask her if they poison or have access to poison, and she absolutely says yes, they do. They can create it, and their weapons, if you encounter them, are probably going to be poisoned, and they are poisoned themselves. They're like just poison vines. Just imagine, they're plant creatures. They have like thorns, you know, and things coming out of their elbows and shoulder joints and stuff, and those are poisonous. So you don't want to like run up and tackle one.
No
Does
grappling.
she have any healing for Teton or Varian?
Mara, no, that's no.
And does she know of anything that might lure them out? We've had a tough time, you know, getting them out in the open or finding them.
Where have you been looking for them?
Well, when we were up in Dagger Falls, especially when I think we had seen some like in the shadows somewhere, or so. No, somebody told us that they'd seen them in the shadows around the barn. I think.
Yep, the little kid of that had the brother that was affected. He said he saw one. You also saw the image that the animal showed you from the horses. But
yeah, that's right.
And those are always at night, and you guys have never been in town at night.
Got it. Okay, so it sounds like night shift within the confines of Dagger Fall is the way to start eliminating them.
Is there a safe place to rest down here?
No, that's kind
If
of
we
she
get in trouble,
sleeps
we just
when at nighttime she goes to sleep. Like most people or most humanoids. But the night shades, they are awake at that time, so they run through these caves at night.
Which way do they come and how do they move when they come?
They go out or the same way you guys came in, but she doesn't know where exactly they come from. Like, she's in the water, so her view is strictly from this spot. She doesn't like wander around the caves, but if she encounters them in her area, she takes care of them.
Yeah,
Or tries to.
Teton, what I'm thinking is if they come through regularly, like maybe you can do some tracking, see if we can find their patterns. Maybe we could set an ambush.
and if we get into trouble, it sounds like we come and we dive into this pool, and can hopefully escape that way.
Yes.
I have 2 cure light wounds left, and we're already hurt. So just keep that in mind. I could cast them right now. Probably should cast them right now, but we will be out of healing after that. So maybe come back tomorrow.
Yeah, if you guys want to back out of here.
I mean, we can just walk right out the way we came in, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not stuck down here.
It'd be nice to go back and get some snares.
Good roll. So you can't see from where you're at next in that room where the water is. You can see northward. You can see some mushrooms off in the distance to the northeast.
You want to do just a little bit more scouting while we've got the chance, and then we'll retreat about nightfall?
Yeah.
We should be good until dusk, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
Okay, there it is.
So we don't have more than about an hour to do some additional exploring before we back out of here.
So let's just go look. Maybe we'll weaken them and then leave and come back tomorrow.
Let's do it. Looks like a dead end off to our right as we continue north.
Mushroom.
Yeah. Let me kind of give you a
Awesome
description.
mushroom patch.
Let's see. Let me give you a description. The cavern is kind of damp. The air is damp, kind of like scouts. leaked bathroom with moss and earthy smells, and the floor and walls are slick. A circle of enormous mushrooms in the center of the cavern covers, the center part. But from where you are, Teton, you see shadows of something moving on the opposite side of it.
Be careful.
All
This
right.
could be where the nightshades hang out.
Open
Yep.
fire!
Could be
Yeah, I'll
the
knock
lodge
an
or
arrow.
something.
Especially if those mushrooms are poisonous.
I don't have any kind of fire spell or anything loaded up. I've just got sleep, which is not going to help.
Maybe while we are standing guard with ranged weapons, trained on the mushroom patch, Kendall can be sneaky and see if there's anything to be seen without being seen himself.
Hey, while we're doing that, Mike, how long would it take for Aaron to do a proper secret door check on that alcove?
10 minutes.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's a turn. You want to do it right now?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else going on up there, and they're going to go check out that mushroom patch. So
It's a bold statement after we just saw a shadow.
Yeah, I said there were moving shadows on the other side.
okay, well, we'll wait and do it later.
Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear on that.
I'm on
Humanoid shapes moving on the other side of the mushroom patch.
How many shapes? I thought
Don't
there was
know,
one.
just
Is there more than one?
shapes.
Yeah,
Shapes.
Teton will warn the others. He's going to duck into the shadows himself. He's going to try to hunker down and train an arrow on any movement.
Okay, Aaron gets his bow out too.
Okay. What are we doing?
Waiting.
Kendall doing
Train.
anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up, check it out.
Yeah, you've already moved
did my
up. I'll
roll.
just.
Yeah, I did my rolls, but I don't know what I did. So we're
Okay.
just gonna go with it.
All right.
That's big
Hold
movement.
on. Yeah.
Tilt one back with me, dog.
I'm going to leave you here until you move back to the group, but you should be able to see something from where you're at right now up there.
Hello.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. We're in private.
Yeah, I'm going to leave you here until you move back. I don't want you to say, "Oh, I see a thing" or whatever. I don't want them to know that, you see something, but you should be able to see something up there right now from where you're at right now. It doesn't appear to have noticed you as of yet. What do you want to do?
Okay. What is it exactly that I'm seeing?
Can you not see the thing on the map?
Oh, okay. I had to move down a little bit. It was up in the top part.
It is the thing that was described to you by Mara, and it seems to be kind of trying to hide itself as well.
Okay, so I'm not going to try to take this thing out. It's not because I'm scared of it. It's just I don't want the rest of the party getting surprised. So I'm going to go down to Teton and tell him that off to the left and around the corner is one of those Sylvan dwarves.
Okay, so I will just move us back to the other chat channel, and you can tell him that yourself, and I will move you back down towards him. Give me another move silently check while you do that.
Tilt one back with me, dog.
Alrighty, we are back. Kendall silently comes back from his scouting mission. I'll let him describe what he saw.
All right, Teton. On the left-hand side, going up the wall, around the corner to the right is one of those Sylvan dwarves. He's hiding, but I did see him. He's trying to hide, but I did see him.
Ping where he is? Thank you.
Gotcha. So we've positively identified that it is a Sylvan dwarf, and we saw kind of the general location of it with Kendall's description, or can we get a target on him?
From where you're at, no, you can't see him.
Got it.
He saw him because he got around the mushrooms. He could see around the circle of mushrooms.
All right. I volunteered to Kendall that I'd be happy to go up there and see if we could together take it out.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm going to be on your heels with the bow as well.
Okay. And I am going to be stealthing, trying to be quiet, using all my elven abilities.
So I'm an elf with no metal armor, so I get that, but no thiefy things. Yeah.
Right. Okay, don't move any further than that, Kendall.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, stay right here. Anybody else is going to move, don't move past him without discussing with me first. So move to where you want to be.
I'll
I
actually be
couldn't
in
remember
front.
exactly where I was.
So I'll
Sorry.
be behind Kendall.
That's all
That
right.
way we can point out the target.
You guys still can't see. You need to be where Kendall is to see what he saw.
Okay. With the description, Teton's more than happy to go in front of Kendall.
Okay. I am going to. We need to do. Where's the dice? They are not surprised, and they see Mr. Teton. So
Right.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this stuff in combat real quick, and pop this out so I can see it. Roll your initiative for what you can do from what you can see here. The mushrooms, I mean, you can attempt to crawl up on one, but they're not like trees. They're just really big mushrooms.
Yeah,
And from
but I mean,
your-
he should be able to see. Would it be stable enough to stand on to get a height advantage just to shoot?
Well, more than likely, what would happen based on your previous experience, any experience you have with mushrooms, is that it would just smack you. You'd crush it as you tried to step on it.
Right.
They're very soft. They're not like tree mushrooms
Okay,
or
that's
anything.
what I was checking. Okay, so
Yeah.
I think Aaron's just going to keep his bow knocked and see till he can get a target. I'm a little worried about something coming from the right too, so I'm going to watch back to the right and watch up to the left. So I'm pretty much done this round.
Okay. All right. Our next is Ruth.
Gonna delay.
Okay. Our next guy is this. Why is, oh yeah. One of them comes running around the corner. Will it work? Or did? Can you see that guy? Yeah, you should be able to see him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's there.
Okay. Yeah, he comes barreling around the corner, and he is going to attack the first thing in the front of him. Why did it roll twice? I don't know. Did it hit? No, it didn't. It did hit. Oh, you failed your poison check. That's what it was.
Oh, gotcha.
That's why it rolled twice. Okay.
Yeah. You took 5 damage from it. And now we have that. And that guy is done. There's another one that comes running around the corner. The one that you had saw runs to here. And he's doing the same thing his compatriot did. He's just attacking. And he missed. That's what he does. All right, Teton. What's
Good
up?
deal. I need a reminder on using a bow at these close quarters. Any restrictions?
So normally what happens is since these guys were closing the same round you were shooting, I'll let you pick one and shoot it. Your 2 shots, but normally you wouldn't be able to shoot if they were point blank. But
Gotcha.
just assume that you're letting off 2 shots as they're running into you. So I'll let them do this. The bad guys do the same thing on the opposite side. I'll let them shoot, point blank, as long as the round didn't start, face to face.
Okay, I got it. Well, the guy who's immediately north of me, then I'll go ahead and take the shots on him.
Okay, sounds like a
Good.
miss. Yeah, lucky nobody's in front of you. The bad guys. Oh my goodness!
Wow. Okay.
Twice.
No luck.
Twice. Ouch. Okay. In turn, it looks like Pebble. You're up next.
Oh, I rolled for my staff sling, but there's like all kinds of people in front of me. I'm gonna shoot anyway.
You need to end your turn, Teton.
Oh, sorry.
Hopefully, I don't roll low.
Fingers crossed. Uh-oh.
Shit.
One.
If roll like this, we're not gonna last very long tonight.
Yeah.
What do you want me to roll? D6 or something?
Hold on a sec. Trying to see who it would hit. So he's 3, 5, 3, 6, 4. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it missed all of them. So you don't need to roll. So what happens is that when you fire into melee, there's like a number assigned to the size of each person. And then I roll a dice to see, like say Kendall, he's 3. The dwarf thing, Sylvan guy is 3. And, Teton is 4. So I rolled a D10. And if it had been a 7, it would have been Teton. So it'd have been a range of 1 to 3 and then 4. And then the rest would have been the guy in the back. But you missed him anyway, so.
Woohoo.
Who's this? We are on Kindle.
So I rolled for my staff sling, so I'm going to use it.
Okay, let's see if everybody can roll,
roll like
below
me.
5.
That's
What's
twos
even
and
worse?
a 3 and a 4.
Look
and
at that, buddy.
It was almost a 20.
Come on, show me the number. Okay, so that is Teton. Give me a D20, Kindle. Just slash roll one. There you go. 9 is not going to hit him. Didn't hit him either. So that would have hit AC 11. All right, so you missed him. You guys missed everything, including your teammates. So
We're terrible.
end your turn.
All favors.
End your turn.
It's like I'm level 1 or something.
This guy's going to move up to here. Oops, wrong button. Target this guy and attack with his sword. I hope he has for easily accessible. And he is specialized, isn't he?
I think so.
He must not be. He doesn't have it on his thing. We'll just do one
I guess
attack.
Arian should have held instead of just ended, but oh well.
Killed that one.
Woohoo.
Alrighty. Ruth.
Ruth isn't going to do anything.
Okay, just in turn. She was the last one. And Baron should go last. Alright. This guy's dead, so he doesn't get to go. Ruth.
Delay.
This guy is going to move up and take the place of his fallen friend, targeting Varian, using his club and miss. In turn, this guy's going to continue attacking Teton with his club. Oops. Ooh, nat 22. Oof.
That's going to take him out, I'm sure.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't max damage. It just hits. It doesn't miss on a... Unless you guys want to use crits, then we can, but then the bad guys get it, and you probably don't want that.
Just in general,
Not until
he's
after
only,
we're out of first level.
he's only got
Yeah.
like 2 hit points left or something.
Yeah. And he's also under the effect of the poison that these guys are inflicting with their poison pointy
Taking the
clubs.
poison. But
I did it.
luckily he has an option for that, so you guys don't sweat it.
Alrighty, Kendall.
Well, I'll still have the staff sling, so I'm going to use it.
Hopefully you don't hit Teton, because you could certainly kill him at this point. No, you missed. All right, man. Take him
Right,
out.
Teton's he's trying the hand axe here. And
Okay.
I guess he has an offhand attack as well, right?
Yep, you do them both right now. That sounds like a hit.
All right. So then I click the little damage button. And I click the little damage button. Max damage.
Yay.
Hey, you got him. Bastard that poisoned you.
All right. And can I swap over and do the offhand attack on his buddy right next to him?
Sure, go for it.
All right.
Oh, that's a hit too.
Yay.
And now is this a D4 since it's the offhand attack?
No, it's the same damage.
Oh yeah,
Just roll
that's for large creatures. Yeah. I got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Wham.
2 damage. All right. In turn.
In turn.
Aaron Spelling.
All right, we're gonna shoot the thing.
Next week on Dynasty. I don't know if he did Dynasty or not.
That
Nice.
sounds like a hit. You're gonna. Ooh, still standing.
Okay, do I hold second shot for the end or?
No, you can go ahead and make it. All the bad guys have already went. That sounds like another hit. With all those bonuses.
Oh, those pluses.
Oh yeah.
He's really
Bam!
good with the bow.
Yeah. So that is the last of the Nightshades.
All right. So you guys will see Teton. He has a ring on the ring finger of his left hand. He's going to, take it and start twisting it rather aggressively.
All right. So
Strange behavior.
look at your effects tab. You should have 2 things in there. In the temporary effects, the 2 top ones, they say just attack. They should say something else. Just delete those 2 and have a use charge on the thing you used. Should just be able to use an action from your combat tab.
So I'm not seeing anything under temporary effects. It looks like it's empty.
Oh, maybe I have them set to just GM then. What? Yeah. So go ahead and use your ring in your actions tab. I'll do the rest then.
Okay.
Yeah, those may be hidden to you, and I only see them. It's got a bunch of glands in it. It's got your recruit beast, your empathic shock. and there's a ring there.
Yep. Oh, and
Click
then,
the
so
text
he-
of the ring, the name of the ring. There you go.
Got
And that used to charge, and I've cleared out the effects, so you're good.
Got it. So you have to
All
use
right.
it from the action tab. You can't use it from the gear tab.
Right. It's intended that you use it from some UI. The item
Okay.
itself cannot be used directly, I don't think, unless you open up. I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
All right.
Understand.
All right. So the creatures drop dead. When they do, they kind of revert back to almost just like sticks put together with vines wrapped around them, like almost like they were kind of a vegetation sort of scarecrow. But when you killed it, it reverted back to that. Before that, it looked like almost a fleshy plant thing. So
It's a leaf golem.
very
So,
strange creature, whatever it is.
and nothing lootable on them apparently. So I say we should gather them up and take them down to our little Nixie friend.
Okay? So Teton's gonna kind of pull the parts together and take them down to the Nixie. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I think we should search the mushroom patch.
Okay. Anybody else want to search with him?
I will.
All right. So we're gonna trigger some time usage here. No, cancel. This is one. Go. So you guys spend about 10 minutes kind of making your rounds around where you saw the creatures, and you find some potions. One is kind of a bluish color, the other one's kind of red, and some silver coins and a piece of amber looking stone. And let me see what they're describing, make sure I'm not missing anything. Another thing you notice in the mushrooms that there are several small versions of the kind of scarecrow people that you saw when they died. You see like mixed in there, and they look like they're kind of filling out, like getting bigger. And
They're growing.
not instantly, but I mean the some of them are bigger than the other ones, so you can tell that they're in certain stages of growth, and they look like the nightshades. I'm going to put this visible here. I think it's lootable. Yeah.
Anybody have any oil?
That is the scattered loot that's in that area. So if whoever wants to click on it and take it, that's what you find. The coins, the
nods
2
at
potions.
Kindle in gratitude.
So I'm just going to stick it on Pebble because he's the nearest one, and he was searching too. So I'll stick it on there and then test and see why you guys couldn't loot. I'll put the silver coins. Actually, no, don't combine them. The potion and the stone. Oh, where did I put them? Okay, yeah, they're kind of scattered throughout. Let me move them to the top.
There's 3 gemstones?
No. Yes. Sorry. I said 1, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 20 silver coins, 2 vials of liquid, and 3 amber colored stones. And I put them in your inventory, and tried to put them at the top. Yeah, there they go.
I see them. Yeah, I got them.
Okay. I will need to figure out why you guys can't open that, but I'm not going to worry about it right now.
So, do you guys want to continue? I think we should destroy the little growing things.
The littles?
Agreed.
Yes.
But all I have is a mace that would really do anything. So
I guess we can just hack them up with swords, right?
Well, you do know somebody that has 2 hand axes.
Axes
Okay,
galore.
choppy,
Of course,
choppy.
I was taking the remains of those 3.
axes
and
are probably
doing
work good.
mix-
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys will need to tell him because he's not there with you. He's down there talking to Mara, which we'll go ahead and deal with that. So you go back down there, pull in the body, and whenever you get next to the pool, she's not out and she doesn't come out. And then you kind of remember what she said, that at nighttime she's got to sleep, and it's Nighttime.
Oh, it's totally nighttime now. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he'll just since these things have fallen apart rather than maybe have been destroyed. Teton doesn't know whether they could be reconstituted or not. I guess he's not inclined to toss them in the water just for safekeeping, but he'll pile them on the back wall for the next morning.
Okay. After that, what are you going to do?
He'll return up to his buddies.
Okay. You get up there about the time they're getting finished and they're collecting the coins and stuff. And they're talking about hacking up little versions of the nightshades.
Absolutely. Goes to town. Teton just goes feral.
All right. Doesn't take long. Takes about 10 minutes to go through and just chop them all to pieces. They do come apart really easily. They don't make any noises when you do it, but you eventually feel like you've gotten them torn apart enough that they're not going to come back to haunt you. You did notice that there is a passageway over here. When you were searching, you saw that on this side there is a slight little width between the mushrooms over to exit on the southeast corner of this large room where the mushrooms are.
Oh, there's a way out.
Not from You would need to go through the mushrooms from this side, but from this other side over here is where I was meaning. Where is Valoran? Let me move him over here because I want him to just follow Coop because I don't have to drag him around.
So we keep exploring.
I'm okay with going back as soon as you guys are.
When you get to here, you see another one of those insect-like creatures right here that you guys saw in the early section. But this one is like the other one. It's really big, but it's on the ground. Kind of parts of it have been hacked off, and it's not moving. Beyond that, you see like this drop-off. You can't see beyond that, but so your vision kind of stops about there.
I keep pressing just a little bit further.
Teton will keep him in sight.
So you're going to go right next to the body?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Okay. You get to here. Again, you can see where the drops off about 30 feet down to this, another sort of platform. And then you can see a little farther, almost probably at the extent of your vision, is another drop off. Yeah, that's as far as you can see. The body itself is probably a couple weeks old. It definitely was in a battle with who you're not sure, but it's no longer with us. The air here is a little more wet, damp.
Okay, so I'm going to go back and report to Teton what I saw about the body that looks like it was in a battle, the 30-foot drop, and then the other looks like another 30-foot drop about, what is that, like 20 feet from the other one?
You can guesstimate it's probably 10, 20. You're not really sure because it's, you're looking, it's 30 feet down at an angle, so technically it would be more than 30 feet from your vision, so you wouldn't see the bottom probably until you move to the edge.
Okay, so I'll relay that, and I'll say the air is a little bit more wet down here.
Let's move up and take a look. Try not to lose my dinghy.
I tried to make the caves wider so it wouldn't be a problem to move through, but so how you guys going to get down
so
the...
those are just, how big of those drops are they?
30 feet.
Oh, okay, well, don't jump off of that.
I can climb down.
We may not be able to get back up, though.
I don't have any rope.
Fortunately, Teton does.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, do we really want to go down there? Because we're not going to be able to mount a hasty retreat if necessary. We are committed if we go down there.
Well,
I got 50 foot of rope.
Thought I had rope.
I have 50 foot.
Yeah, but
to get us down to the bottom. I'm
just saying, we get down to the bottom, we find a fully live hook horror. Climbing up the rope is not going to be any fun. I think this is I would go back and search the other passages off the mushroom field.
Want to be able to dive into the water.
The deeper we go, the more likely we'll find him.
You can actually scroll back to her chat text. I pasted it whenever she was talking. So I guess the plan is to go back, or
That's Teton's position.
I think, yeah, let's go back to the mushrooms. And
Yeah, we kind of fall into the category of the unprepared.
But this might lead to the river
beware
cat.
the deeper caverns are not kind to the unprepared. Yeah. Come on, Kendall. Let's go check out this southeast.
so you guys recognize this tunnel? That's kind of where you guys were at earlier, further south that way. So this new section is this larger to the east area. And you can see from here, I'm going to wait till everybody gets here if you guys can hold off and moving any deeper. We'll wait till Kendall gets in here before I pause it so everybody can see what's in there. All right, Kendall can see. All right, so what you see is a chamber that is filled from floor to ceiling with sharp spiked branches of interwoven thorn bushes. You can hear some rustling on the other side, but other than that, you don't see anything. You don't hear anything else. The wall of thorns looks almost impenetrable.
Sure could use a fireball by now.
Yeah, we ain't got none of those. So
Yeah, if anything, I say we light a torch, throw it in there, and just leave this place.
yeah, I got no fire and no way to wake a fire. I need to carry burning hands more often, I guess.
Well, I mean, flint and steel and some oil would probably do it.
Yeah,
or
but I
if you
didn't bring
have,
any of that either. Yeah.
if you have fire, the non-weapon proficiency fire making, you could probably stoke up a fire with it.
I have flint and steel if anybody's got oil.
Once again, we fall into the category of the unprepared.
All right, well, let's back out.
Yeah. It is getting
I think
late.
that means back all the way out to the local tavern, right?
That
'cause
would be
it's-
the southern passage.
Yep. Yeah, over here is where Mara was.
Yeah, I see her.
And you see the dead bug right here. You guys don't need to literally move all the way back because there is nothing past. And you guys have just
But I
covered
needed
all
the
this.
reminder of.
I was just
Okay.
trying to
The
see if we could
maze.
remember
So,
the way, and it's actually pretty good.
I will say before you get any further, you guys did discover the secret shrine area, worship area that is right there, and you had noticed that it had not been disturbed since this place had been put together. Same with this the vault sort of thing that's right here. Although the door now is unlocked, this one has a secret door down here. So I'll let you guys decide what you want to do. You gonna go out? Or are you gonna?
Yeah, do we want to take any of this wine with us?
It's vats. It's big vats of wine. No, I
Oh,
say
it's like
vat.
a
It,
giant
barrels.
barrel. I
Giant
got you.
barrel.
We
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
we just need a tap. That's all we need. We can fill up
Yeah,
every water skin. all we need is
no
a
need
tap.
for that. Yeah.
But again, we are woefully unprepared.
All right, you guys don't need to leave. You could just stay right in there because when we come back, that's probably where we'll start. But I will move the map back to the town. I'm disappointed that it didn't make the map dark because it's nighttime. It's probably because I switched. There we go. I did it. All right. So you guys come out here. Where were you intending to rest for the evening? Back at the Red Rock?
That's where I think we should go.
I agree.
Okay. Yeah, the only other place that's in town is the Broken Dagger, which from your discussions with the people that work with Randall Morn, that is not an ideal place for any of you guys, particularly non-humans, like elves and dwarves. They're not very fond of those guys. Humans, they tolerate, but they are mostly the Zentarum mercenaries and whatnot. They stay there. All right, so you guys make it back. You'll head back to the Red Rock late night, going through the gates. They kind of question you a little bit, but you inform them that you were working for the constable, and they let you through to go out for the evening. And you guys make it back to the Red Rock, and rooms are available, dinner, food, whatever you need for the evening. Something I'm going to start doing so that we don't have to like deal with I'm going to say petty cash just because it's easy to say. and it's something that was in AD&D 1A and 2A, I think. Like for your basically your room and board and food, general food, not going out into dungeon sort of food, but staying in town while you're at an inn or something like that is going to be your level at 100 gold pieces a month. So right now you guys don't have a lot of money, but eventually you'll be able to afford it. I'm not terribly worried about it right now, but because your stuff will probably be provided for by what was his name? Loudon, Loudon, Loudon the Cooper. He'll probably pay for that for you guys for the duration while you're helping them.
Wasn't there a scaling factor on that based on how lavish you like to live?
Yes, there is. And I will look that up if you guys are really interested, and we can figure out, I want to live in slums and I want to eat, slop, or I want to live in a really nice area. I'll look that up. It's just not something I'll look up right now. But there's definitely that sliding scale. Yes, there's definitely that. It just makes it easier so we don't have to really worry about that kind of, I go to the inn and I want to get a glass of wine and okay, it's 2 silver and I got to deal with that with, 6 people or 5. So when you guys go in, there's not as many people, there. It's late in the evening. What's their name?
It's Kessler.
Kessler is there. She's not on the stage, but she is there. Loudon is not. It's not. He's probably went off to his home for the evening.
I'm going to approach Kessler and say, we have some information that we need to talk about.
She says, well, bring your friends. We will have a late drink. And she orders drinks for each one of you, and some sweet rolls, some bread and cheese, all that kind of good stuff that you guys can eat while you're talking about what you saw. Is there anything particular you want to tell her or exclude?
I don't think
Teton's okay with being entirely forthcoming. Everything from the dead animals at the stable and the findings of their wounds to the encounters with the water nymph.
Okay, all right. Well, she says that she says, do you think you found the source of where they're coming from in the temple ruins?
I believe it's a distinct possibility, yes. It's the best lead we've seen by far during this investigation.
She says, well, before you make another foray into it, and she does ask, when were you planning to do that?
I would say during the day, so maybe 6 or 8 hours from now.
So tomorrow is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. She says, well, before you leave, I'll have a few things for you. I'll need to collect them, but
anything that can deal with poison or healing, we could definitely use.
Yeah, she's going to provide you with some healing potions. And if you need any other supplies, normal sort of things, like if you need torches or, any kind of light or that kind of dungeon running stuff, if you have any general needs, nothing elaborate, but,
I think oil and torches would also be a good idea.
Okay.
And rope.
So just buy it into our inventory like normal?
No, she'll give it to you. Yeah.
Okay, I need some more sheaf arrows is all. But
okay.
Can she identify magic items?
Hold on a sec. When I say normal dungeon stuff, I wasn't talking about weapons and stuff. I was talking about more like rope and oil and flint and steel and torches and lanterns and that sort of thing. If you need weapons and arrows and that sort of, the only thing you're going to get in this town is going to be arrows, not sheaf arrows.
Okay.
And we need a tap for a giant keg.
A keg?
That wine down there.
Yeah, that is the Latlander Red, and you probably don't. If anybody sees you doing that, they're not going to be happy with you if you do that. That is like the church one. I mean,
we're liberating the holy wine from the desecrated and evil place.
If you can bring out a cask of it, and I'm sure that the people would appreciate that, especially the people at the Red Rock and the followers of Lathander. It's like their communion wine.
Can she identify magic potions?
She might can. She doesn't have like the identify spell, but she has some experience with arcane things.
I show her the potions that we found and the stones.
One sec.
And my sword.
Where is Kithla? Let's see. Okay, so we need. So the vials of liquid that you show her. Where is your character sheet? One sec. And this is on Pebble, right? Yeah.
Yep.
She's not sure what the red one is, but this bottle is pink, but it's actually red. Where is it? No, I want this. It is a potion of flying. Yeah.
All right.
The other one, she's not sure what it is. She's never seen it before. And if somebody asks to have her look at the stones, and they just look like amber stones, probably worth some money if you sell them. Not a lot, but
I'll have appraising.
give me a check if you're actually checking them.
Yeah, check them.
You can do that in the open.
You can have them. They're weighing me down.
Ain't that heavy? It's like it's not even a pound. All right, so they are amber gems. I mean, they call them gems, but they're basically just amber has a value of 40 gold each, and you have 3 of them. Do you want me to put those on Kindle, or did somebody else want to carry
give
them?
them to Kindle. Yeah, give them to Kindle.
Alrighty, we shall
I'm
do
lightly
that.
encumbered. I'm happy to get rid of them.
All right, so we'll move them over to Kindle. All right, there I am. Kindle. Let me get rid of them here. All right. So Kindle, you have those, and let me see where to put them. I'll move them to the top. Oops, I think I threw them in something. Yep, I threw them in your belt pouch large. Is where they're at.
Okay, I want to have her look at my sword too.
So she says, yeah, and you hand it to her, and as soon as she touches it, it zaps her just like it did Pebble and Aaron Spelling. And she immediately drops it.
Kendall. You are a mischievous little guy.
I didn't know it was going to do that. It didn't zap me.
He's like, I don't know what that is, but that hurt. But she notices that you can pick it up and not be harmed by it. So she says
the hand buzzer.
I mean, it's a D3 of damage to her whenever she's picked it up, kind of like whenever the other 2 guys. So it could kill a normal person if it did it to them. But the only thing she can say is it probably has some specific use against some thing that is either related to what I do or what someone else does that gets harmed by it.
What are you, Pebble?
Say again?
What is your class?
I'm a cleric illusionist.
Okay, so I guess that wizards can't touch it? I'm just guessing.
He's a gnome.
I'm also a gnome, yeah.
Yeah, but Aaron is not a gnome, and he got zapped bad too.
Aaron is an elf.
All right, did somebody get some oil? Something flammable?
Aaron is going to go rest and switch spells. So that's what he's going to do.
We need some bottles too. Make some Molotov cocktails.
All right, so the oil, flint and steel, rope, that kind of stuff, you guys can just use the item browser and take within reason. Don't take like 20 things of oil or something like that. If you're not sure,
that I thought I had anyway. And if you got a torch and flint and steel.
Okay, yeah, go for it. It's your hunting, right? We decided that last time.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And then if you make it, roll a d10 or 6. Sorry, you definitely made it.
Worst. Oh, that's a good.
That's the best. Son. That is a crit on a skill check. Yeah. Yeah, this is not like 5e where everything high is good. In AD&D, it's like some things high are good, some things low are awesome. So
you said a D10?
Yeah. No, D6. Sorry.
D6. Okay.
Yeah, and then set that amount of your foraged food in your inventory. You got 6 days worth of foraged food.
Finally.
Yeah, you must have got a deer or an elk or something. All right, anything else before we go to the next day?
I'm good. I picked up a couple flasks of oil, and I already had some flint and steel. I
Yeah,
gave
I got a
two of my
couple of
kelp
flask oil
cups.
too.
All right, I'm going to go to the next day. Make sure you have all the spells that you want.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna keep my current load out.
Let's see, Teton. She is going to give you guys some before you leave, yeah. But I was looking for, I guess I can find, I'll worry about it later, but what we're going to do. All right, so next day, 6 o'clock in the morning, you guys are up. Kelsa has given you the potion she promised and the dungeon equipment that you asked for. All right, gentlemen, time is rolling on. What do you want to do?
Let's head back.
Move out.
No, we gotta get our rest in.
Mara's area is over here. This is towards the thorn wall up this direction. Otherwise, nothing has. You've seen nobody else.
All right. Well, Teton had planned to talk to our little Nixie gal friend about the pile of thorns that's now in the corner of her area to find out if they need to be burned or some other way destroyed so that they don't reanimate.
Okay. She rises up out of the water after a few moments, maybe trying to recognize who you are. And you ask her the question, say, hey, we did find 3 nightshades and we fought them and destroyed them. And you point at the remains and you ask her, what is there anything else you need to do to keep them from coming back? And she says, I don't know. She's not an arcane sort of person. These are created by arcane magic.
Would it worry you for us to keep piling them here, or you want us? Does us lighting them up on fire within these chambers worry you any?
Well, you could certainly burn them if you'd like, but if you make a fire in here, you're not going to be able to breathe in here.
Well, but there's that cool little, dive into the water hole here, and we're all good, right?
Well, if you want to swim out, yeah, she certainly could give you water breath for a couple hours. She would do that
That's
for
all
you.
we needed to know. All we needed to know. She doesn't seem like she's too worried about having the remains here, though.
No, to her, they're just sticks and twigs and whatever. They're not living creatures, so.
Cool. All right, we heading back up to the Wall of Thorns.
Let's do it.
Yeah. She did say though it's going to foul the air. So
Yeah, and it will be significantly worse if you light the thorns on fire versus just the nightshade guys.
I say we light it up and get the heck out. Ain't nothing down here living that needs to still be living, except us.
okay. Well, I have. If you want to burn that thing down, I have burning hands. I can light it up.
I love that plan.
Hey, let's take a turn and search the area around the thorns.
It's not an
Cool.
illusion, is it? I go up and touch the.
Oh, it's real. And in fact, when you touch it, you get like a little prick of a thorn and it causes you to, bleed some.
Smash it with
And
my mace.
you hit it with your mace?
Yep, hit it with my mace.
Well, you do. You break off a few branches, but when you do hit it, your hand gets stabbed by some thorns and you take 2 damage.
What?
Yeah. It's very hard to hack at this thorny wall without hurting yourself.
It's evil. The whole wall is evil.
Does it?
No, just
do we
imagine
think that
trying
the
to.
passage goes beyond it, or is it just
You don't
we
know.
can't see? We can't see.
Yeah,
enough?
you don't know. You heard something last night rustling in it or on the other side of it. You're not sure which.
So do you want to set this on fire and then? Oh, did we get rope? Did anybody get rope? I didn't get rope.
I got rope.
I have rope.
We could set this on fire and then go down those drops.
Yeah, as long as we're going down, I'm okay with that idea.
Anybody else got a different idea?
I don't know. I don't think we can stay here because I think it's gonna foul the air up.
For sure. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So let's do that. Let's set this on fire. I'll throw a vial of oil on it. And then maybe hit it with the burning hands. Or I could just I got some flint and steel if you want to save your spell.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'll
Okay.
throw a vial of oil on it and use my flint and steel.
Okay.
Nice. Accelerant going.
It lights up, begins to burn. And indeed, quickly the smoke billows out, and you all kind of start coughing because it's a lot
Time
of
to retreat.
smoke from green thorns.
Bug out to the drop off here. I do have the rope use skill if we need it.
As do I. We've got two guys who are skilled in rope use.
All right, so you guys throw a rope down, climb down.
Yep. Teton will help anchor at the top of this for whoever's lighter who wants to go down. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Kindle.
I have climbed walls.
Cool.
I'll go down the rope.
I'm gonna go down too.
All right, you climb down the rope very easily. Get down to the bottom. You move about 10 feet across. There's another 30-foot drop.
Oh wait, does this just keep dropping like this?
Yeah, 30 foot, 30 foot, 30 foot.
Oh boy, do we have enough rope?
I got a 50 foot worth of hemp. But I suspect that rope use would give you the ability to,
This is not Lord of the Rings, man. You're not going to be able to wiggle the rope and it just fall down.
Actually, it's not that hard. It just takes a certain knot. But
I can climb down the next 30 feet.
Can climb. We'll be able to reset the rope.
Or Kindle could go up and untie it and then rock, climb walls down.
Yeah, if he makes his check and doesn't fall 30 feet.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, so we can at least get down the first two sections with the rope tied off, right?
I'll catch him if he falls.
Okay, so it looks like we'd be at the first two sections with 2 lengths of rope tied off behind us.
Yep.
And 30
I
feet.
also have another 50-foot rope.
So we got 150 feet of rope?
Yeah, I have 50 foot of silk rope.
Nice. So one more set, and then we'll be relying on Kendall to get us the heck out of Dodge if we need to. So Kendall, you're going to tie off that last one?
Yeah, I'll tie off and go down.
Okay. You guys can move ahead. You guys hear the sounds of running water. Keep in mind, you can only see to the ground here. You can't see the water or anything because it's 30 foot and there's a ceiling.
And
I'm guessing that they can feel the wetness that I was talking about.
Oh, they can hear the water running now at this point.
So 30 foot to go, and we are out of rope.
Yeah. The last rope you used was back up there, so.
I'll climb up and get it.
Okay, give me a blind GM roll for climb walls, please.
Oh lordy.
We'll stand below him, catch him when he falls. Yeah. We got the fireman's link up going on.
Hey, that's my best skill.
You shimmy up to the top, make it easily, untie the rope and climb back down, I guess.
Yep.
All right, give me another check coming down. And surprisingly, he makes it down without falling on top of you guys.
Retie that length, and we'll be ready to descend the final steep.
You guys make it to the edge, and it's about a 50-foot drop to the water. And it looks like at one point there was a bridge that ran across this. Maybe it was natural, you're not sure, but it's looks like it was destroyed. You can kind of see from on the edges where it was broken. But there is no way to get to the other side without falling into the water, 40 feet to the water. The water doesn't look very deep, and it's filled with, rocks and boulders. For those that can see that far.
But it's a significant drop down to the water.
Yeah. And I apologize for the map not indicating that. I didn't realize it till after I'd already created the map. So there should be basically a chasm and then the water at the bottom. So it's you guesstimate it's 30 to 40 feet. You're not entirely sure because you don't have a measuring stick.
And it's just as much of a climb on the other side to get back.
Yes, to get up.
Yep.
Yeah. You could certainly fly across if you had that ability, but otherwise you're going to need to. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to get somebody across and then start anchoring ropes. We're going to have to retrieve some more rope again.
Or the pseudo dragon could maybe carry the
rope use.
Could maybe carry the rope across, but I don't know that she could tie it or anything.
Yeah, you don't think she has hands to tie things.
Can I'll ask her if she'd be willing to fly across to the other side and just take a look, see
Hey,
what's over there.
a gnome is a fairly small creature. Can she just pick you up and fly you
No,
across?
no, she
No,
is
she's
not
way
that
too
big.
small. She's like a
Yeah.
cat.
Yeah, imagine a
Oh, I
cat.
see.
Yeah, this is not like
All right.
she sits around on his shoulder like a a little calico cat or something. She's not big at
Yeah,
all.
yeah, but I was thinking in terms of a human wizard.
I
That's
mean, but it would be just a tiny little thing. I mean, like I said, like a
yeah. I
tiny
got you.
cat. Yeah. It's not like those giant eagles that were trying to throw him off the edge the other
The
day.
house cat can't carry the 5-year-old any more than they can the full-grown man. So
No, no. She certainly is willing to fly over there and look around if that's what you want her to do.
Yeah, I just want to know if there's anybody or anything on the other side over there where we're trying to get. Like, is there an exit?
Okay. So she zips off, not gone long, comes back, and says it's just tunnels that go deeper and deeper and deeper. I didn't go very far, but it smells dark and deep.
Okay, this is probably the right way.
I guess I'll climb back up and get the rope again.
All right, give me a skill check for climbing up. You make it up successfully. Grab the rope, untie it. Give me another check for climbing back down. Give me a D3, please.
Is that the D6?
No, just slash rolls, space 1D3. I can do it if you can't.
Yeah, I was just looking down here. I don't see it. So.
All right, so you fall 20 feet, taking
Ow.
2d6 damage. Waiting for that. You take a total of 5 damage, Mr. Kendall. He lands at the bottom of the thing, worse for wear, rope in hand, smiling at you.
Okay. Teton will take on the rope. By the way, we never did. Did we decide whether we got any healing for the overnight stay at the Red Rock?
Yeah, make sure the rope is all right.
Absolutely. He's smiling. He's good.
You did not. It's not something that I typically do unless you're like completely out of a combat area, generally.
Okay.
And if you did, it would need to be like if Pebble had spent his night monitoring you, he could have given you 1d3, but just normal sleeping sort of thing, no.
Yeah, which Teton doesn't sleep anyway, right?
Yeah, if you're not sleeping, and especially you were out, hunting anyways on the evening as well. So,
Mhm. All right, Teton's going to secure the rope. With it, he's then going to, head down the side of the cliff and into the water.
okay.
You're going to climb up the other side?
Yep, my hope is that between Kendall and I, we can figure out a way to get up the other side. But since he just took a fall,
You can let me ride on your shoulders?
sure.
Yeah, the
I'll give you
water's
a toss.
at least waist deep, where you're at. And you looking southwestward, you can see the water gets deeper and deeper and deeper. Remember, she said that this takes you would go, you would use like the water breath and then go to the Tesh.
Yeah,
This is the
his
river
intent-
she was talking about.
Yeah, his intent is to go straight across,
Okay.
and he can swim.
Okay. Yeah, you don't need to swim, but you can make it across. Getting up the other side of the 40-foot cliff is a different story.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, Kendall's probably got our best attempt at climbing it. At least I can get him started along his way.
You can lift him up.
And
I'll give you 10 feet. You can lift him up.
And I'll be trying to catch him if he if he has a misstep on the way.
So what you're saying is you're going to be his cushion when he falls.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll take the damage.
Okay. That's pretty much what'll happen if he does fall. So give me the roll. I see the skill check. Give me a D3. Actually, give me a D4. Sorry. Give me a D4. Do you want me to roll it? Oh, you got it. All right. So he makes it up about 20 feet. You lifted him up 10. So he falls for, and you each take 1 point of damage. So I will do that because you said you were catching him, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. He doesn't make it up. He falls on top of you, hits you. You take a point. He takes a point.
I give him a pep talk, give him a boost. You got this, little man. You got this.
It's slippery.
It is. All right. Give me another blind jam roll, man, if you're going to continue to try. Give me a D4, please.
He's not going to make it.
I fell again.
Give me a D4, please. Same thing. Get about 20 feet
Hey.
up.
Shall I use the potion of flying?
I'm guessing you should.
Okay.
This time it is 2 points each.
Okay.
And I
Aaron
will
says,
apply
"Hey,
those.
hey, stop killing yourself. Let's do something."
Exactly.
Hey, before we go on though, Aaron wants to use his engineering proficiency and study the remains of the bridge. And the idea here is he needs to look for like anchor points to attach the ropes where we can make come across, and then he wants to see if he can rig up some kind of safety harness so that people that aren't proficient in rope use can get across without falling.
You know, you need probably about 200 foot of rope to do anything remotely near that without even doing your engineering check.
How much rope do we have?
Right now you have 50 foot. No, right now you only have 50
Yeah.
foot.
We'd have to go back and suffer other climb checks and defeats, which will kill us to retrieve the other.
And in fact, I don't think, well, you guys could untie the rope and throw it to him, so that doesn't matter. But yeah, right now they have 50 foot of rope, and then
So then the only
other
option
places.
here really is that we're going to scramble down this side, go across the water, and scramble up the other side.
No, I mean, the flying, if that gets you over there, we just need someone to tie off the rope so we can get back up there.
Yes,
and then
that'll
you can use
scramble
the
up.
pseudo dragon to span the gap with a single 50-foot rope.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're flying, go back and get all the ropes.
The ropes we left on the stairs coming down?
The first two.
First two.
Okay. And then that'll get us how many ropes?
3. We have 3 total.
That'll give us 150.
Okay. So then I think what we're going to have to do is rig up ropes to safely scramble down this side and scramble up the other side.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what's going to have to happen.
Unless you just wanted to span the water with a single length of rope, and if you fall into the water.
Yeah,
Well, no, Mike already said I need 400 foot to rig up anything.
Oh, you were trying to build a rope bridge. Then.
That's for the bridge.
Yeah, if you just have a single strand of rope, that should be enough to span it and tie each end off. Assuming these are 5-foot squares.
Is that right, Mike? I can.
Yes, whenever I said you to me, it sounded like you were making a rope bridge with a harness and all that other jazz. If you're talking about just a single
keep
rope,
people from falling down. Yeah.
Yeah, a single rope with them just kind of going hand over hand with their feet over the top, is a lot less rope required.
But I'd still like to use some extra rope to put a safety harness on there, so that when they slip, they don't crash and burn. Just like an extra rope that kind of has a loop that follows them along. But
yeah, the shortest distance is like 25 feet.
Okay, so that should be easy. Okay. All right, so can I just delete the flying potion and we say I got the ropes and everything back, or how do you want to do that?
Yeah, there is an actual effect on it. It should be that it'll last a certain amount of time. I think it's like 3 turns. I don't know off the top of my head. But I would go ahead and apply that to yourself in case there's a certain amount of things that you want to do after the fact.
Target yourself and use it.
All right, so you are able to collect the ropes after a short amount of time. We'll say it takes 5 rounds to get the other pieces of rope, and then you zip back to here. And are you going to tie so they can go down and then come back up the other side? Or are you going to try to
I'm going to rig this side where those guys can get down, and then go. Well, yeah, I guess I got to rig it to this side, fly across, and rig it to that side. Yeah.
Okay, that is the quickest method. So you do that. That takes probably another 5 rounds to do. So you spend a total of like 10 minutes so far doing that. what are the rest of you guys? Once he's got the rope to go down, you guys want to go ahead and go down? Go ahead and move your characters down if that's what you're going to do. And then once he gets the other side up, if you're just going to wait, then go ahead and move yourself up. Don't go around the corners, just kind of get up at the top. I'm waiting for Aaron to get on the other side.
I'm gonna heal Kindle and Teton.
Okay. Go ahead and do that.
Did I block you or no?
Ooh, look at that.
Good roll.
Let's see if Teton gets the same treatment.
And what do I got to do?
Not
He's
you.
healing you.
Sit there and look pretty.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Whoa,
that one
close.
was hanging there for a long time.
I thought he was going to get a one.
Still a good roll.
Still, yeah,
Good roll.
7's good.
Quite good.
All right.
Quite good.
All right, so you guys begin to investigate around the corner. And Pebble, give me a wisdom check, please.
Nailed it.
Yeah, you absolutely recognize the sights, the smells, the depth. This is getting really deep. Like your homeland deep. Much deeper than you probably would want to go. Underdark deep.
Why? Oh.
You ponder on that for a moment and you think back to what Mara said, and maybe it makes more sense now.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell everybody that. I'll say everybody stop here a second. Like I'm starting to think that we're approaching something that resembles the Underdark. If you know what that is.
Yeah, I don't think we want to go there.
Well, do you think we wasted enough time on this excursion to let the smoke clear?
I don't know.
Let's go.
Down?
We can always go upstream or downstream. Downstream, we'd be going anyway. That was the way she was going to send us. And the stream is flowing to the north. Is that right, Mike?
Southwest.
Southwest. Okay.
From north to south. Yeah.
Yep.
Do we hear anything?
Not right now. And to you, that's a good thing, because you know you hear anything Underdark is not going to be a good sound. Many dangerous, powerful creatures live in the Underdark.
I'm level 1, dude. I'm level 1.
Yeah, you escaped it as a youth, but you are familiar with, a lot of what goes on down there, and you
Freaking purple worm.
You probably don't want to go back.
I think we should turn around.
Why don't we head upstream? It's got to be climbing towards the sunlight.
All right, go wading upstream.
That's better than going down this tunnel.
Well, I guess if I'm still flying, I can go fly upstream and scout a little bit.
You certainly can.
Go for it.
So, Coop, don't need to do that. I'll just tell you what you see. You fly northeastward, and after about 100 or so feet, the ceiling starts dropping to where eventually it reaches the water depth, and you can't go any further. And you turn around and go back the other way, and the same thing happens. But eventually, just the ceiling just goes down to the river, and the river's under the the
Yeah, okay.
cave.
Got it. Okay, we're going back up the stairs.
So we'll say that took a turn. And I guess
All
you're
right,
going
now
to
I'm
fly
getting
the
worried
rope
about
back
the-
across.
Yeah, I'm thinking we need to hurry because this flying potion's going to wear off, and it's better if we make use of it while we can.
Come on, Teton, let's go down the tunnel.
So if I've got 3 different sets of 50-foot rope, I'm just going to go quickly tie 'em off on each leg as fast as I can, so we at least got 3 ledges ready when the potion wears off.
Okay. You time off, collect them, time off to the first 3 areas. Each, all that takes you about a turn. And then you have one last, cliffside that you need to climb up.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we can
we're-
bring the ropes with us as we go coming up.
Yeah. You just
Okay, as
need
soon
to
as I get
fly
an
up to the
extra-
top and
as-
tie it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as soon as we get an extra rope, if I'm still flying, I go up and tie it off.
You should be, it's only going to take you 5 rounds to get it back up there and then tie it off. So you're still good. And I'm going to move. Teton, are you going to stay there, or are you going to what?
Nope. Follow them up.
He refuses to go. He wants to
Yeah.
go to the Underdark.
I want to go.
Someday, Teton, someday, but not this day.
I hate this. I can't select everybody I want. There we go. Or move yourselves.
Well, let's go
Oops.
see how the fire went with the thorns.
Well, when you come back into this area where the mushrooms are, it gets difficult to breathe. You're hacking and coughing. The cave itself is filled full of smoke. You can, in fact, you can still see some glows of fire coming from that other area. So maybe it's only been what, like 2 hours since you set the fire, and it was a mass amount of green wood. It's still burning. Yes, there he is. Where's Aaron? There he is. So what are you gonna do?
Go around the corner and let the air clear out.
This isn't a corner situation. This is like go all the way back down or leave.
I think we got to go back to the water lady.
Oh,
Because we can't sit here and not breathe, so we got to go to the water lady, get the water breathing spell, and get
Sounds like
underwater.
a plan. The adventure continues in the watery passageway.
So is the plan to ask her for water breath so you guys can just hang out in the pool for hours?
That doesn't sound like fun. Let's actually use the route that she recommended for escape.
So come out in the Tesh, which is around where the Eagle's Airy was. Come out there.
That sounds
Why
cool.
don't we
good.
just go out the regular door?
Well, I
don't
want
know.
to see where
You
this
tell me.
leads out. Yeah.
And I was kind of
Oh,
assuming
okay.
that was through smoke-filled hallways.
Well, it is now. It wasn't whenever you guys first lit the fire, but you could make it out if you went that way.
Nah, let's take the water passage.
Okay.
We could go to the Underdark.
No, next year, not now. So
Let me
All
at
right.
least get to level 2.
Uh-huh. So she definitely will give you the ability to breathe underwater. She tries to give you instructions. You need to go in this direction. You need to stay along the edge. Do not diverge from that, or you will get swept away and lost and drowned. You still want to proceed?
Teton's good with it, but he can't swim.
Yeah.
So I don't know about those who
yeah,
can't.
Aaron's good. He's got swimming ability. But
Okay. So she says a blessing, touching each of your heads. And I need each of you to give me a blind GM roll Constitution check. Actually, let's use. It's not a Constitution thing. This is more of a did you pay attention to what she said thing. Give me an intelligence check, each of you. Blind GM roll, please. Kendall, Teton, Pebble. We only have 4 tonight, so that is everybody. Teton, give me a swimming check, please.
Swimming check. Let me check and figure out how to do that.
Should be a skill.
I also have that.
You're fine. So Teton didn't really pay close attention, but thanks to his ability to swim, he was able to make the final leg, and you guys pop out in the river here and pop up right around where the River Tesh name is.
All right. Seems like we can cool our heels at the Red Rock some more.
Yeah.
Assuming we want to go right back down there after the smoke clears.
Now, you think it's going to take a couple of hours at least before that smoke clears. Maybe for the rest of the day. You're not sure. But, if you guys do make your way back towards town, you can kind of see smoke coming out, from that region of the town. So it's like a lot of smoke.
To see us?
I think we need to dry off.
Yeah, you guys are all soaking wet. Hopefully your spell books were protected.
Yeah, always.
All right, so you guys are going to go back to the Red Rock?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah,
Let's
that's what I
head
think
south
we should
to
do.
find the Merry Men.
All right. Here.
Keep a low profile.
Yep.
We didn't really check with them to see if they had passed our message along, and if we got any return message on the, the Merry Men taking over the Eagle's Nest.
You told them that yesterday or day before yesterday.
The mail is slow.
Randall Moore doesn't live in the Red Rock. He's like out in the wilderness somewhere. It's not like he has Instagram or anything like that. But I need to take a break. So let's do, while we're at this point, let's take a 5-minute so I can do, but I want to take the dog out too. I will be back.
I'm wondering if there wasn't another way to deforest that thorn wall other than burning it.
All right, I'm back. Is Cat back? Don back? Maybe it was too quick of a break.
I don't know. I'm here.
Just waiting on Donnie. While you guys are waiting, is there any particular thing you want to do? How long do you want to wait? That sort of
I
thing.
can't think of too many options other than just further preparedness.
Now I'm all about keeping a low profile.
We can go to the Underdark.
No, we're not going there.
That's pretty low profile.
It's really low. It's as low as you can probably
Down
go unless
under.
you go to hell.
I do like the theory that all drow speak with an Australian accent. I think that's the best thing ever.
Where did that come from?
Well, you know.
Because it's the land down under.
Okay.
And plus, they live in a place where literally every other living thing wants to kill you. The similarities between Australia and the Underdark are just manifest.
I like it.
Right. So the trip in its entirety takes you guys probably about an hour. So by the time you get to the Red Rock, it is about 10 in the morning. You guys can still, like I said, when you guys are making your way to the Red Rock, you can see like a small sort of line of smoke rising. What you suspect is probably the stairway down into the Temple of the Thander's basement. So what would you like to do while you guys, I assume, are waiting for the smoke to clear?
Well, dry out our stuff, first of all.
Okay. There's a fireplace in the Red Rock. You can certainly throw out some things in front of it.
In retrospect, I'm
smoke.
wondering if we should have looked for other options besides burning it. But hey, we're here now.
Well, I just hitting it with a weapon caused damage.
I smashed it with a mace and it did 3 points of damage to me.
Well, maybe if we had a +1 weed whacker, we could get through it.
I think you'd need a chainsaw, but a long-handled thing would have been a little more appropriate, probably.
Like a 10-foot pole that you keep telling us about?
No, I'm thinking more of a axe, a long, sort of tree chopping axe. Not
Well,
so much
anyway,
hand axes and that sort of thing. Yeah.
We burned it, so we're
Yep. So you guys just gonna
till noon at least.
Okay. You guys hang around the Red Rock, and Kesla is a little
smoke.
Yeah, Kesla's a little confused as to why you guys are here. I presume you explained to her that you guys ran across a barrier and you had to take care of it, and you're waiting for the smoke to clear. She says, "Well, yeah." She says, "Well, hopefully nobody is down there, aware of what you guys are doing, but okay." But around noon, maybe 12:30, 1 o'clock, the smoke kind of stops coming out of stops showing from the temple area.
Well, let's go.
Yep.
Saddle up.
I head back. So give me a second here.
Unless we need to get some more rope out of the shed.
Well, technically, you guys never said you picked up all the rope as you were climbing up. So I could be a jackass, but I'm not. All right. So you guys make it back. You guys go into the winery, and it's a little smoky. You can still smell it.
Leave the door open. Try to air it out.
Okay. Feel free to move about the cabin. I'm guessing I lost. Still there? Yes, it is. Nothing has changed.
Yeah, I lost my toe.
Where's Varian? Where is he? Oh, he's in the wall.
And I'll hold up right there. Okay. Suspecting we pissed something off.
I'm sure.
Go ahead and have an arrow knocked and get ready to...
So you guys do see that and I can't remove it because it's part of the map, but the entirety of that thorn wall is gone. It's burned to ash. There's still a couple of, embers, but nothing you can just step through.
All right.
There's no little mushroom man growing back, is there?
Nope. You don't see anything.
Okay.
I guess we give it a good search.
It looks like burned ash. If you step into it, you can see past it. That's why I moved you.
Okay.
Actually, here, let me fix that. That's some wall technology I need to removed now that you guys burned it down. You should be able to see through it now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can see at the far north is a door that's closed and a passage to the west that continues westward. You don't know where it goes.
Before we go any further, I'd like to do some tracking checks on the ground.
Excellent idea.
Since we had previously seen something scurrying around back here.
Give me a bond jam roll, please.
Should be some ash too to leave some tracks in.
Man, that 20 was spinning, wasn't it? I thought it was going to be a 20. Oh, you can't see it. Never mind. It was like the 20 the dice just kind of spun around with the 20 right there on the top, and then it flipped over to another number. 20 is not good on a skill check, by the way.
I understand.
You do see some tracks. They kind of match the size of the creatures that you met before, the Nightshade. You see several coming and going, different times of day. As far as recent, you're not sure because there's a lot of traffic going, up and down this passageway.
All right, relay that to the guys. Make sure everybody's on alert. Get your arrows notched.
All right, let's post up and check out the door.
Teton will cover the passageway to the west.
Something ominous looking to the
Yep,
west.
to the west. Let me kind of give you a description of what you see. When you get to there, Teton, you smell the smell of rotting flesh. It stinks. It smells like something's been dead for a long time. And you can see that like the end of the passage from where you can see it looks like it drops off. What that is from where you're at, that's all you can tell. But there's definitely some stink from there.
Somebody's
Okay, if we're
catfish
going
bait.
any closer, just going to hold up there while the guys check the door.
Yep, Kendall, I'd say give it a listen. Traps, locks, all that good stuff.
He doesn't hear anything. You find nothing. It's making rolls and not saying anything, so.
Is it locked?
No, it's just push closed. You don't see a lock on this side anyways. The closer you get, Teton, it looks like there's a pit or a hole or something at the end of the passageway.
Are they throwing dead bodies in there?
Okay, charnel pit.
You don't know. Well, getting closer and looking.
Watch out for ghouls, man.
Yeah, that's where they'd be. Of course, we didn't see anything but, thicket footprints.
Should we open the door?
Indeed.
Yeah, but let's all get set up on it. Where's our warrior dude? He can open the door.
You guys want Varian to open the door?
Yeah, I mean, Teton maybe hop up there.
Sorry, I didn't hear you, Jeff.
Jump up there by Varian. Yeah. All right, give the door a shove.
All right, door opens up, and behind it you see this wild, growling dog that immediately rushes. Roll initiative.
A dog?
Yep. Guard dog. Looks like we'll say a Doberman.
Okay.
Oh, I did that blind.
That's okay. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Wow, he rolled pretty good. Ruth.
Too late.
All right. Varian is going to step in front of the dog, target it with his sword, and attack it. Sounds like he hit. And he did for 7 damage. Aaron Spellbow.
Shooting it.
All righty. Oh, not good. This is just going to be a simple one. If it's 1, it's Varian. Give me a D20. Just a flat D20, please. That's a 5. It's not going to hit. Shite. So it didn't hit anything. All right. You're lucky. So whenever I do a misfire like that, I'm not going to add in your dex or anything else. It's just straight to see if you hit that AC. So
Yeah, got it.
yeah. So you're going to make your do a delay for your second shot because the dog hasn't went yet. The dog attacks the first thing he sees, which is Varian. Yes, it did miss. All right, Kendall.
I'll move up and attack.
You can go one more. Are you using which weapon are you using?
Short sword.
Which one?
The nice one.
Okay,
The one that shocks everybody.
gotcha. Killed the poor dog. You
So
killed
good.
it. Yeah, Teton is probably sad. It was a puppy. It was a puppy.
That's right. We could have totally used that. But no, everybody's got to murder all the animals.
Well, I did.
It struck
Right.
first.
It
Let
was
loose
doing
the
its
dogs
job.
of war.
Dog was doing its job, guarding whatever it was guarding.
Let's search the room.
You're gonna search it thoroughly? That's gonna be a turn.
Why not?
Sure.
You find nothing but the body of a poor dead puppy.
All right. Get the next door.
You hear nothing, sir. You find nothing, sir.
Does it seem locked?
No. It's just closed.
All right. It's busted open. Same formation.
All right.
Kindle, step back.
When you open the door, it
That door actually
leaves.
swung open. So good.
They all do. They all swing open. This one should have swung open a little further, so it would have been easier to see through it. But so the cave gives way to worked stone. It's cold. It's slick with condensed moisture. At first, you don't see any reason why this area should be colder than the others you have passed through, but then from the shadows, two skeletal figures move forward, rattling their bones, and they move in your direction. So give me a second. And let me add you to... Did I end combat from the last one? I did. This is another combat.
Hey,
And you can
Eric, it's
roll.
skeletons.
Let's see.
What's all those dice for?
Bad guys? I don't know.
Oh no, not that many skeletons. Not again.
Varian needs to roll initiative. Come on, buddy. We want to roll with his short sword. Long sword.
If I was to try to turn undead, where is that roll initiative?
Just
I think
generic
it's just
roll.
a table. Yeah.
Yeah, just a generic roll.
Oh,
Yeah, and it is definitely a table that we will roll when we get to your initiative. All right, looks like everybody has rolled. And so the first skeleton that stepped out closes with Teton and attacks with... What is he using? Looks like a rusty short sword, which hits. I'm surprised. 5 damage. The second skeleton in the back closes with his compatriots, targets Varian, and attacks with his short sword and misses. Another skeleton closes but can't get into combat, so he stops. Pebble, it looks like.
I'm actually not going to cast Turn Undead. I'm going to move up so I can heal Teton next.
Okay, do so. Kindle, what are you doing?
Well, obviously I can't reach anything. Can I possibly tumble in the room?
If there wasn't 2 ranks of bad guys, probably. But you can't since there's 2 ranks of them.
Then I have nothing to do.
Okay. What is Ruth doing?
Delaying.
All right. Teton will start a chopping.
Go for it. Do both your attacks. 20. Look at that.
That's a thing.
That is the thing. That's a bang. That's a banger, as the youth would call it. Look at that. It's max damage. Nice. All right.
That's the best I can do. Here's the offhand attack.
Okay. Look at that. 19.
He is hell on skeleton.
Yes. Look at that. He killed it. Smashed it to bits. It only took 11 damage in turn.
It's because he hurt me. He hurt me grievously.
Yep. In turn.
I don't suffer rejection well. And can he move? I guess he could
No.
maybe step into the left.
No. You can only move before you attack. After you've attacked, you can't move.
Got it.
In turn.
Oh, in turn. Yep.
Yeah.
Always forgetting that part.
Yeah. It's a little different. All right. This guy is just going to drop in here where his compatriot fell to the ground and crumbled into bones. Target the very thing he sees, which is Teton. And he's going to attack with his rusty-ass short sword and miss. Aaron Spellbow.
All right. He's going to pick a skeleton and shoot it.
That sounded like a hit. All right. You can go ahead and make your second shot. All the bad guys have already went. Oh!
Uh-oh.
There are 2 people in front of you.
Don't shoot the gnome.
Don't roll a 1. So that's a miss of all 3. All right. Next, Varian is going to target the guy in front of him with his longsword, because that's what he likes to use. And that's a miss. Ruth. Roll initiative, please. Ruth.
Delay as soon as the dice disappears.
Okay. Skeleton goes first, attacking Varian. That's a miss. Other skeleton can't do anything. Varian's turn. He's going to attack the skeleton in front of him with his longsword. Missed.
Cure light wounds on Teton.
Go for it. You like my missed dice animations?
Yeah, Brian used to love the old Thomas the
Old
Tank
Thomas.
Engine for his ones as well.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and jump to the next. Oops. Sorry, I did that a little too quickly. All right, Kendall.
Give this
Well, I
tap
was
sling a
hoping-
fling.
Well, I'm using the short sword. I have to switch weapons.
Oh yeah, well that short sword. might
So
be something.
there
Good
is one rank here. If you want to try to roll to there, you'll make your tumbling check. It'll be at -2. But if you make it, you can end up there. If you don't, you will be prone on the floor there because you're dodging through
You want that?
occupied. You can do it out in the open. Just make sure you apply the situational modifier of -2. That's a very good roll. So you make it to there.
He says.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
I'm going to go
So that is
to the one on my west, I guess.
so tumbling
west of
is an action. That's what you do that round. You don't
Gotcha.
tumble.
Gotcha.
And,
Okay.
so next round you can do something.
Gotcha.
He is gone. The skeleton in front is going to continue attacking Mr. Teton with his rusty short sword. Missed. Teton, your turn.
Ooh,
Let's see if you can double axe it again.
Double axe, baby.
That's a hit. Not a 20, but it still counts.
Flirted with that 20.
3
Yep.
offhand.
Oh,
No,
what's a
I-
miss?
Ooh.
Chop
You need
somebody
to-
off.
You need to set up your dice animations to roll, to show Thomas the Tank on one like we do. Or I do.
Or something.
Yeah. Intern.
Right.
Aaron Spelling. Come on, man. Show us what you can do. That is a hit. If I recognize the sound, it is 5 damage. Is
That
Ruth
was
doing
his
anything?
second shot.
Oh, okay. That was the second shot. Sorry. I was thinking it was your first. Let's see. Longsword for Varian.
And I did switch to the flight arrows because I'm doing half damage on the skeleton, so I'm not wasting the good arrows on these things.
Yeah, unfortunately, Varian doesn't know that anything does less damage yet because he hasn't hit. I was going to let him switch because he has a mace, but until he hits, he's not going to recognize what's going on. So, Ruth, Pebble.
I'm gonna try turn undead.
All right, so let me pull up the table so I know what I'm doing. It's been a while. We want tables, and we want your what level first?
Second level cleric.
Give me a D20, please.
Out in the open or
Yeah, actually, before you do that, let me see if I can let you roll it yourself. Can you click on that and roll on that table?
it disappeared. Something popped up, but it disappeared.
On the chat box. You need to click on the chat on the right
Oh
side.
yeah, okay. Draw
You should
result.
you should be able to click on the yes. Just click the draw result. Oh, you rolled a 1. Okay. Turn to nothing, unfortunately. The higher the roll is, the better. So nothing happens. Womp womp. In turn. This guy's going to attack the little short thing that's in front of him with his rusty short sword. Ooh, we hit for 6. Kendall, what do? He just smacked you with his short sword for 6 damage.
Return the favor.
Go for it. That's a hit. That's some dark ass dice. But you took him out.
Sweet.
This guy is going to continue attacking Varian. Missed. Varian is going to attack that guy. He hasn't hit yet, so missed. Oh my god, he would be so upset. All right, this guy's attacking Teton and hits for. Come on, give me the box. Give me the box for 4 damage. Teton, what are you going to do? He just hits you for 4 damage.
Get him back.
Chop his arms off, man. That's a hit. Ooh, max damage. Nice hit. Nice hit. Second shot. That's a miss.
It is indeed.
In turn, Aaron Spelling, make both your shots. That's a hit. Ooh, took one out. Second shot is a hit. Ooh, just one. In turn, Ruth is hanging out. Not going to do anything other than stay out of combat. I'm just waiting for all the dice to clear off my desktop before we go. Let's see, we want to remove the dead guys. All right, so Skeleton in the front line, still attacking Teton.
Just trading blows.
Yep, and he missed. Teton, you going to put this guy down?
Oh,
Not with
no,
that swing.
no.
Not with that swing. Second shot. Not with that.
Holy cow. Enter.
Pebble, you can only turn once.
I know. I'm cure light wounds on Teton.
Go for it. I'll skip to Kindle while you do that. Come on, man. You got this. What? Oh, look at that. 7. You've been rolling good tonight. That's a hit.
It's very unusual, but yes, I have been.
Isn't it? You've been rolling 7s and 8s so far tonight. 4 damage. The last of the... Yes, the dead are now dead. And we'll turn off the combat music.
Don't hit Teton again.
It definitely won't. You search the bodies to just have rusty short swords on them, or should. If you can't loot them, let me know. If you want some rusty short swords, I can give them to somebody. You see a passage. Go ahead.
Was that puppy dog? Was that an undead puppy dog?
No, it was a dog.
It was a real.
It was a living
dog.
guard dog. Yep. Right. You recognize the breed and the training. Right. So you see the passage continues up, and from there you can see a door here, a door here. Oops, didn't mean to open that. Door here, a door here, and before that a passage there and a passage there from where you guys are at. When you get to there, you can see another door here, and you step forward far enough, you can see the door here.
Okay, I'll cover the door to the west.
Okay. Varian will stand up to here, just kind of watching everybody's over their shoulders. In fact, I will make him follow Spellbow. What is Kindle doing? He is doing some checks.
Doing his door thing.
Yep.
Run
door script.
You hear nothing?
It's blind, but for some reason it didn't show up.
You probably did private, not blind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might have hit the wrong one.
Yeah, private will hide it between me and you, but it's fine. You didn't hear anything. Just do it on the rest of them if you can. The one you want is the little eye with a line through it. That's the blind general. You do not find any traps on the door. In fact, it doesn't look like it's got a lock on this side.
Okay, Teton, no traps.
All right, let's get Varian up here. My partner in crime.
Door opens up. You see a passage that continues on westward. At the extent of your vision, you can see a set of stairs that lead deeper down.
All right.
Yeah, let's not go that way.
I'll put Varian back over here.
Same deal.
You hear the sound of like leather wings, but very tiny leather wings, but you're not sure what it is. But you hear like the flapping of like maybe in your head, maybe bat wings, but it's only like one of them. It's not like a lot. But other than that, you don't hear anything else.
Teton, I'm going to nudge you and do like a wing motion.
Got it. Try to be friendly to the nearest bat.
All right, well, get positions.
Gotta wait for the rogue. He's still working. You do not find anything, Kindle.
Does it look like there's a lock on it?
No, there is not. Okay. You open the door, and let's see what the room description is. From what you can see, not much to the room that you can see from where you're at there, Teton. If you move in further, we'll give you a little better description, but from where you can see that there's the door right there that you saw from the other side. Okay, so you moved in. The room before you reeks of sharp, clean smell of plants. Spring growth, rotten leaves, biting nettles. A large iron cauldron stands in the center of the room. and I'm surprised this is not on the map that I redrew. Sorry.
Be on the
It should. It wasn't on the original map either, so that's why it's not on this one. Otherwise, it would be there. I didn't read the entire room description when I was making the map. A large iron cauldron stands in the center room, cooking over red, glowing coals. Steam rises from under the cauldron's lid. The walls are crammed with boxes. The ceiling is hung with bunches of strange herbs, many of them still fresh. You hear the sudden scuttling noise of boxes falling from a shelf, spilling black seeds all over the floor from up here. But you see nothing.
Nothing, despite the flapping of the leathery wings and boxes falling on the floor.
Correct.
He will take a defensive stance with his axes held in front of him.
Okay.
And continue to survey the room for any signs of movement, and he'll be looking at the ground for tracks as well.
Are you actually going to do the track skill? If you are, give me a blind team roll, please.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yep.
If you can't see it, maybe you can see where it's been. Skill. Where'd it go?
You see some tracks leading to this door over here, coming through that door, and the door you just came through.
Oh, I got it. And do they look like, bare feet? Do they look like, twigs?
Some of them are bare feet. Some of them are shoot feet. The shoot feet look a little larger than the bare feet. And the bare feet kind of are reminiscent of the Nightshade sort of tracks that you saw earlier.
Gotcha. All right. He's going to move into the room to make room for the rest of his buddies.
Okay. Give me a D6, please.
D6, you say?
Yes, I say. Oh, you can do that in the open. When you move into the room at that position, you see what others have not seen. On that wall right there you can see like an outline because of your ability to see infravision. There's like this cool sort of outline of a door that is hidden from view right there.
Gotcha. I'll point that out to the rest of the crew.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing? Pebble, I saw you move in the room. What are you doing?
Just looking around.
Okay.
For
kind of
out of the ordinary or suspicious.
You see some actual vials and other things that are kind of on the shelves. Some are pink, some are purple, some are green, some are blue. Others are kind of smoky green.
They look like potions, like you would drink?
They certainly do.
Oh, holy moly.
Eureka!
Or there might be potions that turn you into nasty plant creatures.
Well, that's entirely possible, yeah.
Certainly, yes. What do you want to do?
I want to grab them.
All right. I will put them on Pebble. You can decide what you want to do with them later, because I know you guys can't.
I do have Detect Magic memorized, but I think we should wait to cast it.
Nice.
Yeah, we may have to experiment on the potions, because I don't think it's worth 100 gold pieces a pop to identify them.
But what's her name? I forgot. Carla?
She just used spellcraft on them. Same thing. If you have spellcraft, you could do it as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I have that, I think.
Yeah, you can certainly do it. I've mentioned that before. I'm sorry if it wasn't clear, but you can absolutely, for potions and simple things, I'm certainly okay using that kind of stuff.
Well, then I'll use spell. Does it take a long time or something?
It does take a turn per potion.
That's 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, and you have 6 potions you picked up.
Okay,
or
yeah,
vials of what you think are potions.
If we take a turn doing we just found a secret door, didn't we?
Yeah, and his was a not looking for a secret door, finding a secret door check.
Okay, but if we search a room sometime, I'm going to spend that 10 minutes.
Right, just make sure you remind me, because I probably won't remember.
Okay,
let's get the secret door open.
All right, well, Teton knows how to open the door. He sees the door. He sees how the mechanism to open the door. If you want him to open the door, he certainly can. The rest of you guys can't really see it. You just trust that he knows what he's talking about. None of you guys can see it.
I'll open it. Don't see
Where are
it.
you? Where are you detecting noise, Kendall? Ah! I'm gonna lock that door so you can't do that.
Wrong door.
All
I
right,
was trying to
so
ping it.
yeah, that's okay. I should have locked it. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and lock all the other doors so you can't open them by accidentally clicking on them. So what you hear without even making a really you don't have to put a lot of effort in listening. You can hear the sounds of snoring on the other side of that door. Multiple sounds of snoring, not just one, but multiple.
Teton, they're snoring on the other side of this door.
Yeah, but there's a concealed door right here.
Okay, I'm just letting you know that if we make a lot of noise, they might come through. I can sneak in and try to gack them.
Yeah, that's what I think you should do.
Or we can rob them blind and get out of here.
Or I can sneak in and try to gack them.
Okay, little man, you do that.
Gack 'em. I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds violent.
Yeah.
You don't know what gack means?
Yeah,
Gack?
His character doesn't know what gag means. He
Well,
probably knows.
I'm whispering to Teton, so I don't know how he's hearing it.
True.
I mean, I get the inference. I'm just not familiar with the term.
All right, what are you doing, Mr. Kindle?
Gacking. He's gacking.
He's trying to move silently. You're gonna try to
before you gack.
He's gonna try to hide in shadows. Okay. But what are you doing?
I'm going to sneak in and try to gack whatever it is.
So you're gonna try to open the door quietly.
Yeah.
And then look for the
very
nearest
quietly.
person to stab in the neck?
Yeah, if it looks like something that we've been looking, I mean,
Okay.
something that's not.
You
normal.
open the door. Each one of those things that you can see in there looks to be like a bed, but it's like on stone. It's not very comfortable looking. On top of each one of them is a body. One of them looks like a peasant. Another one looks like a merchant. And most of them look like they're villagers that are laying on all of them.
Dream fever. Dream fever. Don't gack the dream fever.
You see
victims.
4 pillars? Yeah, 4 pillars are in this, those round things. But otherwise, each one of those are like things where there is a villager, a merchant, somebody is laying on top of it sleeping.
Cover your nose.
I'll sneak back and.
Stab one in the neck?
No.
Okay.
I think I found the missing villages.
They certainly seem like it.
Well, nothing we can do for them now. Shut the door. Let's go find out what's in this other concealed room.
Quietly close the door.
Okay. Now, what now?
Teton's going to open that concealed door.
All right. So when you open the door, you see, come on, 3 glass-faced cabinets stand in this tiny chamber, each filled with books, one with scrolls, and one with loose leaf notes.
Teton spits on the floor and walks away.
Jackpot.
Yeah. Aaron Spell.
Okay, the
was
war
like,
mage. The war mage moved up. Let's take a look here.
Yeah, he definitely. You can tell there's a lot of knowledge in this room. It would take
Do they have pictures in them?
Spells.
It would take you significant amount of time to kind of figure out what it is. Teton, give me a D10, please, when you're there. Yeah.
D10.
Yep.
You want it blind?
Nope. Oh, that is not what you wanted. All right. So what happens is when you are there, the door opens up, and behind it you see 2 of the Nightshade plus this wizardy looking dude.
Uh-oh.
Let me see if I got an image. Do I have an image? I don't have an image of him other than what I'm using. But he looks like a short, fat, balding, bearded old man. Kind of like an older version, a human version of what Aaron Spellbow is. You get the impression he uses arcane magic. You also notice to the south another Nightshade creature to the south of you. And what we're going to do is we're going to pause it and leave that for the next night we play.
Oh,
Well, I remember we walked in this room, we were checking the doors, and then this door opened to the side of us. We
Yeah,
hadn't
we
really found much of anything, but
we were exploring beneath the burned temple in town, and
Well,
we
yeah,
found some mushroom guys. They appeared to be being grown out of a bunch of mushrooms. We killed those guys. We found a way like down a number of cliffs that we had to use ropes to get down, down, down. That led to the Underdark, so we turned around, came back. Um, and then the other kind of way we could go was blocked by a wall of thorns. So we burned that, but we got smoked out of the cave, so we had to come back later. Started exploring in there, and then we found in the room to the right that you see. There's some of the villagers that have the forget what it's called, the dream fever or whatever it's called, and they appear to be being held captive in the room to the right. And we opened up this other door, and the wizard and some bad guys seem, or a wizard-looking dude and some bad guys seem to be in that room.
yeah, and we believe that these people are being turned into those plant creatures that we killed earlier, and that wizard is doing.
All right, so did we open the door that they're behind, or did they open it?
I believe we opened it.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure we opened it. That we kind of established a pattern and a formation, and so with Cat standing there and Varian behind him, that's pretty much our, tactical open the door setup.
Sounds good.
All right. I think that was a good kind of explanation. So what I'm going to do is made a monologue for our guy when he shows up. So we're going to do that, and then we'll get started. Let me pause this other music, and then we will start his kind of introduction of himself.
At last, the intruders arrive. I wondered how long you would stumble through my halls. Your clumsy echoes carried to me long before your feet crossed my threshold. But do not mistake me. I am not displeased. No. I am intrigued. You have strength and cunning enough to survive the petty traps and guardians. That marks you as rare among the dullards of this dale. Rare enough that I offer you something greater than death. Look about you. Dagger Falls rots under gent chains, and Randall Morn's ragged riders cling to scraps of power. Yet I, Colderon the Razor, Mage Lord of House Morn, have returned. It is I who weave the dreams of this town. I who command the nightshades that haunt its streets. Already the constable's men sicken and fall. Soon Tren will break, and the Zentarim will kneel or burn. And you? You may share in my triumph. Gold beyond the tavern master's purse. Authority to command soldiers, bend knee the weak, strike fear in the Zentish dogs. I have the power to grant you lands, titles, power, or to strip them from those who stand in my way. Serve me, and you will stand above this rabble, lords, knights, magi of renown, feared and obeyed. Defy me, and you will serve me still, as dream-bound husks, your strength poured into new nightshades at my whim. Choose well. Join me and awaken to greatness. Resist, and sink into endless sleep.
Well, Arian's going to put an arrow in his left eyeball.
All right.
Chaotic good elves don't bow down to serve seemingly lawful evil necromancers. So, no, it's not going to happen.
I agree.
Just as a reminder to the group, I am out of healing spells, so use those healing potions if you got them.
Sorry. Has everybody rolled?
I think so.
I'm going to do a lot of. What's Ruth doing?
Delay.
Okay, Kendall.
I was just drinking a potion.
Okay. I'll move on to Pebble while you do that.
I'm just going to move up to try and get a better view.
Okay. Yeah, his voice was pretty clear. You would have been able to hear him.
Well, I could see like a couple of, like the two guys on top. I just couldn't see anybody else.
When you're done, in turn.
I don't have an in turn.
On your, there's a big red button on your pop-up. Okay.
I got it.
All right. Okay. Well, he has seen that you guys have decided to not heed his words. So,
Fireball.
No. Not yet, anyhow. He is going to do this. That looks like a fail. So Teton slips and falls. He is now prone on a puddle of grease. There we go. Got him prone. Sorry. Something went down the wrong way a bit ago. Yeah, whenever you take a potion, unless it's targeting self, you've got to make sure you're targeted because you can give potions to other people. See if it'll
Yeah,
work.
I just forgot about the targeting myself. It gave me 6, so that fills me all the way up.
Yeah, I have applied that. Alderan is done. This goblin is not going to move, I don't think. This one has a bow. He is going to shoot at the only thing he can see really well right now, which is Kendall. That is a miss. And we will...
Did he hit one of his friends?
Let's see. Is that a nat 1? No, it's a 4. No. So he gets a second shot later. Aaron.
Well, I can't see nobody, and I don't want to step in the goo.
I think
So
if you go
I've
just
got
above
to
me, you
move.
can see people and not be in the goo.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Yeah. And I guess I've got to end.
Let's turn unless you got a wand or something.
Nah, I can't. That's it. So I think I'm done.
Arian, what are you doing?
I chose the wrong weapon now that there's a big puddle of grease in front of me. I was going to step right into battle, but I don't want to step into the grease. So I'm going to switch to my bow and arrow.
Gonna drop your sword?
No, I'm just
Okay.
going to, I have bad luck dropping sword. So
You're an elf, dude. You can't drop your weapon.
no, I'm just going to sheath it, pull out the bow and arrow, and I'll fire next round.
Okay, in turn.
I think we're
This
gonna have
one,
to focus the wizard variant. So,
this guy has a short bow, and he's gonna shoot at the guy he can see that's not on the ground, which is Varian. Yes, 2. And he gets second shot later. This is go away. This guy doesn't have a bow. He's just gonna move down here. This is a bow user, not a bow user. He moves over there. This guy is a bow user. See what he can see. He has a clear shot at Kendall. That's it. Good thing you took that potion. This guy is staying in place for now. This guy is moving over to here for now. Staying. This one's going to attack Teton. Save, but he still takes damage for 3. Ruth.
End turn.
This would be his second shot. And he's going to shoot at the taller elf behind him instead of Kendall this time. Oh, not 138. Just this. Let's see. What is this guy? Let's see. Not 209. This is 7. And yours is... Oh, He missed. He almost shot the guy in front of him.
You mean that 206 didn't hit?
No, that was a mistype on the dice roll. Teton, I would imagine, is going to try to stand up. That would be my guess is what he'd want to do. So
yes,
he's going to.
that's what he would do. Yes.
Let me read. Oh my goodness. Does he have to roll every time he stands up? I can't remember. Let me see. Those successful save can reach the non-degree surface by end of round. Those who remain in the area are allowed to save and throw each round until they escape the area. Blah, blah, blah. The spell can be used to create. The caster can end. Otherwise, at 3 rounds plus 1 material component. Okay. Well, we'll just see if he can stand up by making a saving throw. Spells. He tries to stand up and he slips and falls down. Next time he's just going to try to stab from the ground. Second shot with the goblin to the south of Calderon is going to shoot at Varian and misses. He's going to get in trouble. He misses the nightshade in front of himself. All right. Next round, roll initiative, please. Sorry, there's a lot of guys. Since he was where you guys were showing, he did a monster summoning and fucking rolled it, and it was all these damn goblins. Otherwise, it would just be those guys. What is roll? Man, you guys are rolling quicker than I'm used to. So, goblin goes first. He is nothing. This one is a bow user, and he still only can really get a clear shot at this guy up here. Can still only get a really good clear shot at Kindle, so that's who he's going for again. That sounded like a miss. Yes, it was. He will get a second shot later. Teton is going to try to chop the foot of the guy in front of him because I know he would be pissed by this point because he can't stand up. That sounds like a hit. It was 4 damage plus whatever else. All right. Since he's prone, I'm not going to do both attacks. This guy is not a bow user, so he's going to move. This guy, nope, I guess he's going to stay there for now. Same with this guy. Do you want me to just take Ruth out of combat?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. We can always add it back whenever you want to do something, but yeah, it's not an issue of re-adding, so we certainly can. This goblin here is going to stay guarding. Called Darren. I'm going to click this because I forgot to do the cast just to get it off his thing. So I just want it off the thing because I didn't click cast this. Now, this time he is going to.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. He is going to cast this spell on Varian. All right. That is his. And I will tell you what you see when that spell goes on. A purple ray streaks from his finger into Varian, covering him briefly. And you feel weak. Weak.
Not strong.
Okay.
This guy is going to attack Varian on the ground. Or not Varian on the ground. Teton on the ground.
I'm back.
Wow. Hit again. Oh, man. He failed to save too. Teton has a green tint after the Nightshade hit him with his club that spiked, and you guys know that they poison their weapons. And he kind of looks like he's losing consciousness. This guy's going to shoot at the tall elf in the back, Arian. That's probably a miss. Delay. This guy is going to stay. Varian, the strength ebbing from your arms and legs and body. What do you want to do?
Fortunately, you have your bow pulled out. So.
Yep. I'm going to take aim at the wizard and
go for it.
Shoot at him. Did that hit? Yeah, that hit.
Yeah, it says it did.
Okay. Not much damage.
Hey, it's damage. Delay for the second shot. Yep. Kendall.
I'm attacking the one that's attacking Teton.
With your sling thing?
Yeah, sling staff.
Gotcha. Go for it. That sounded like a hit to me. Ooh, took one out. Well done, intern. The first thing I need to do is this. Oh, that can't be right. Where is this? There we go. So this guy attempts to move into here and slips and falls. We're going to put him down on the ground, and that was his action. This guy steps up to here. Actually, no, this guy's shooting his bow. He's shooting the guy that just shot his dude, which is going to be Varian. And misses. And delay, where's delay? Where's delay? Pebble.
Okay, I was gonna shoot with my staff sling, but now I want to move up next to Teton, but not step in the grease. Is that possible, or is there a wall?
Yeah, you can, like, you would go like here
Okay.
to there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Yep.
Okay. There you
And
go.
then I want to use the potion of vitality on him, but I probably can't do that this round. I'm assuming.
No, you can certainly do it next round. I would let you do like a healing check on him, to try to, because he has
I have
been beat
healing
up.
skill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
I
ahead
have
and
a
roll
healing
that. Yeah, go ahead and roll that and see if you make it. And you can do that in the open. Okay, so if you look, you expand the skill healing, there's like a dice roll for a D3 in there. Go ahead and roll it. Just click that in the text and it'll roll for you. And I'll heal him that much. There we go. +2.
Took me a
Yeah,
second
and you can you can tell that the poison is sapped his consciousness for now. But he's not dead. The wounds are not fatal. He's not mortally wounded. You suspect they want you guys alive so they can use your bodies. So, in turn, Aaron.
Shoot the wizard.
It sounds like a hit. It is. This is gonna hurt.
Now, I intended to use the other arrow, but I didn't change it. You okay if I flip it now?
I don't care. You'll just have to manually remove it.
Yeah, I can do it.
Because it won't automatically do it because you didn't have that selected as the ammo to use. So, and it may not. If you flip it now, it may do the damage. I don't know. You just do it and we'll see. And if it doesn't, we can manually apply any extra. You're using like a magic arrow or something?
The sheath instead of the straight up one. So I just need to change the ammo type.
Oh, don't worry about that. Just roll the damage, or just roll a d8 and I can apply the damage. Don't worry about it. Change it for next time, but for this one, don't worry about it. It's just a d8 damage.
Got it. All right, I'll just throw a d8.
No.
There it
Got
goes.
it. Yep.
And then I'm going to wait and shoot my second at the end.
Okay. That was fast. All right, we ordered something from Amazon today, and it came today.
Yeah, sometimes it beats the curve.
It did. I think this guy will try to. So one of these guys has got to make it. Do it. Nah, he didn't make it. Poor guy. He gets to there, slips and falls. This guy is going to shoot. Ooh, he still sees Kendall. That's his primary target. So yeah, he's just going to keep shooting Kendall. This is his second shot. That's a miss, or is it? Miss is a miss. This guy is also shooting the elf, which is Aaron. This is his second shot. That's a miss. Varian.
All right, shoot the wizard.
Yeah. That's a hit.
All right.
Yeah.
The big one.
Yeah. All right.
This guy is bow user. He is shooting at Aaron. And these guys can't hit the broadside of a barn. All right.
Well, they're goblins, so
Yeah.
All right, second shot.
That was almost a 20.
Nice.
And we got the right damage. So.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter. Let's roll a 1.
Boom.
Oh, yeah. Took him out. As soon as he dies.
Take that, vile necromancer.
Yeah, all of the goblins just smoke out. Hold on. I got to get rid of. I was hoping to get all the goblins out before that happened.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't realize I was gonna start the dice storm.
Let me get rid of all those guys because they all were summoned by him and they all smoke out whenever he dies. The rest of the things are still there. God, why didn't it delete all of those? Come on, man. gone. This one. All those guys are gone. They're out of combat. Remove this guy from combat. He's dead. Remove participant. All right. We have 2 nightshades, and they look rather shaken. But for now, they're going to continue to act. And this guy is going to do this. No, he's not. Come on.
So do we go ahead and roll initiative?
If you haven't already, yeah, sorry, go ahead. It was the bad guys that I was complaining about, not you guys. I think the wizard should have invested in protection from normal missiles.
Yeah.
Shield spell.
Yeah, well, that too. He had armor up, and his
Shield
AC was
cell
pretty
doesn't
low.
make you immune to arrows. It just improves your armor.
Gives you
class.
an AC 2, and against Varian, it ain't gonna. Not Varian, Arian, it ain't gonna matter. All right, everybody's rolled. So actually, what happens? Yeah, because the Master of the Nightshades has passed as well. You remember how whenever you killed one of the Nightshades in the earlier area, they kind of just turned to ooze and then just fell apart, and they look like just like a really poorly made scarecrow.
Sticks and leaves and stuff.
Yeah, that's what happens to all of these 3 guys. So I'm just gonna kill them so they show on the ground. But that's basically what happens. So we really didn't need to roll initiative.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Yes, indeed.
She even melted into ooze, just like the Wizard of Oz.
Let's do this. So you guys are out of combat. Teton is still on the ground. The green puddle of grease eventually kind of dissipates. And you guys can check on him. And after a bit, it seems like the poison is still kind of affecting him. He's not able to, become conscious, but he doesn't look like he's going to die, thanks to the bound wounds from Pebble.
All right, Arian is going to go inspect the dead wizard, use spellcraft, whatever, look for any kind of things that he might have that are either clues to what's going on or magic items or such forth.
Well, oddly enough, the only thing he has on is like a robe and some really old underclothes. In fact, it looks like they're funeral wrappings is what's underneath his robe. The only thing on him that is of some value is a ring that he wears. And I will put that in your inventory. I also turned on a feature that Spencer wrote, which does like an enhanced tooltip when you mouse over a thing. Like if you mouse over items, you get like a pop-up little exploding expanded
window.
window.
Driving me nuts, man.
Okay.
I just figured out you got to wait for it to disappear.
Yeah, so that's one thing I'm gonna go change is to where it can be per user. So where if you don't like it, but Wade does, you can enable it per person. Right now, it's entire server is set up to use it. So, all right, so I put the ring on you. But other than that, he doesn't have anything else on him. Just a reminder, you guys, whenever you came in, when we left here, you guys were exploring the books, the library down to where Arian was. Or Arian, whatever. I don't know what to call you. I worked with a guy named Arian, and his name is spelled almost like that.
Pronunciation of that word. Let me hold on.
Yeah,
I like Arian.
I got to take a breather. I'm wondering if I could even carry my equipment anymore.
Well, while you're under the effects of this spell, no. But let's see. We'll do something. So it takes about a turn for you guys to end. To clean up after the combat, check out the bodies, make sure everything's okay. And by then, oh look, the enfeeblement spell has worn off of you. But yeah, it pretty much took all your strength and put you down to 5.
Yeah, I noticed the 5 on there. I was like, holy crap.
I want to open up the other door and check on the other people.
Okay, you should be able
to. Sorry.
When you open the door, you can see they're all kind of waking up, different states of waking up. Some of them are much weaker than others. They can't, move very well. And some of them have fell off of those platforms, but there's a couple of them that are standing up, just kind of looking around confused. And there were, I think, 12 people in here. At least 8. Yeah,
I'm gonna
there's
start checking on them and seeing who's the worst and triaging them and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's 10 people in there. There's a couple of them that just they need help walking because they've been under the influence of the dream fever for so long that they're just weak because they haven't eaten or drank for days. But you're a little too short to help them kind of walk, but you can convince some of the other folks that are not as weak to help those.
Okay.
Kind of give them directions on how to get out of here.
I was going to look in Teton's pouch or backpack and see if he had a healing potion and pour it down his throat.
Let's see. See one. Nope, he does not.
All right, then I'll use the last one I have and pour it down his throat.
Okay, just target him and use it like you did earlier on yourself. Aryan. I don't know how that says with a Y.
Iron. Like a pirate. You got to say it like a pirate.
Iron. There you go. We don't want to do that. That's an elf name. We can't do that. He still does not wake up. Teton does not, even though he seems to be.
But at least he's got his health. I mean, his health back anyway.
Right. Let's see.
What's this other door that was behind the
door?
Wizard?
That one? You guys never explored it. And you haven't explored that one either. The door to the north and the west, neither one. I don't think you guys went to that one either. You guys went to the library, which was over here, through the secret door. You found all the peoples. And they are like Pebble has kind of rounded them all up, and they're all kind of asking what's going on. Where are we? Some of them are a little more aware of what happened. They remember the nightshades kind of grabbing them and taking them into here before they were, made to go to sleep somehow. One of them looks like she was a priest. She said she was praying one night and a sack was thrown over her head. Next thing she knows, she's laid on this slab and something happened and she went to sleep.
Hopefully killing the wizard killed the disease or whatever.
Oh, it seems so. I mean, when you killed him, all the people in that room that Pebble was in woke up. And they're all kind of like, how do we get home? We want to get out of here. Because it's a smelly, sticky place. It smells like smoke. Still kind of a haze in here. And in fact, this area looks like at one point it was like cryptish, like a burial place that's been kind of converted in some way to be for where these people were sleeping.
No, I wasn't here last week. Is it complicated to explain to them how to get out?
That depends on how smart they are.
Yeah, I don't think it's too hard, and I'm not sure how much trouble they could get into. Yeah.
So we may have to take them with us and go out.
It might be. I mean, we're kind of beat up anyway. I think we should just search this area, get them stable, and then lead them out.
Get these people out, and then maybe come back and finish up. That's what I was thinking.
So leave these doors alone.
I think we should.
Probably safe to check them.
Well, yeah, I think you can check these doors. Yeah,
we
but
killed the boss. These 2 doors should be fine. There may be something hanging out in there, but
yeah, let's just not go too much further, though.
Yeah.
I did it to detect noise on the north one.
You don't hear anything.
All right, stand back. I'm going to open it.
You want to make sure it has traps on it or not?
Pop the top. Yeah, trap check's good.
I'm going to tell the people to just hang tight. We're making sure there's no other bad guys in here.
I missed it. Sorry, those people are all in the room to the east.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell them to stay in there.
You find no traps.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and open it.
Okay. All right. So you swing the door open. It is a large stone door that opens up into a crypt-looking area. But when you do, you hear these little cackling voices. Let me see if I got an image. How big are they? It's not
I
that
may
big.
be slamming this door shut again.
Let's see. You see,
I
well,
see
Kendall
one
sees
peeking around
these.
the
You guys
corner.
don't see these, just Kendall. But he sees a couple of these guys, and they're tiny. They're smaller than him, like really small. They're probably like a foot tall. All this laughing, and they got weapons on them that look like little, toothpicks to him. But they're in there. And he can see them on the right side of the door. And I think Varian can see one of them on the left side of the door.
Yeah, see the half of him. Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you
How
guys
many?
want to do? You can
just
only
see
see a
one.
couple, but you can hear
I'm
multiples.
fine to shut the door back.
Incoming!
I'm fine to shut the door back if you want.
Yep.
Incoming!
I say let's just close the door. I'm going to close the door real quick.
Hey,
All right, let's check this other door out.
you're pretty sure this stone door is more difficult for them to open up than it is for you. You want to open that door?
That would make sense. They're very tiny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's open another one.
Yep.
All right. No trap checking or anything else. You just swing the door open. It's kind of dark. It looks like a makeshift room. You're not sure what it was before, but a cot in the back of the room probably was used by the wizard, you suspect. There's some food
like
stuff.
Somebody wearing dirty crypt underwear probably was hanging out.
Yeah. It's
That guy was
got
gross. Yeah.
some various weapons and stuff. It looks like things that maybe he's collected off of victims somewhere or another, things that he's taken from them. Not anything of value, but like some clothes, some daggers, short swords, and whatnot.
Do we see anything that looks like it might be, even if it's not valuable, significant to the townsfolk or the Zentarium or anything that?
No, it is more.
Okay.
It is more food and weapons. And I think I remember last week, and I don't think I fixed it. But can you see that scattered thing down there on the somebody?
Yeah, there's some kind of bag.
Does it not? Can you not click on it and open it? I can't remember if I fixed it. Okay, yeah, I must not have fixed it. Yeah, I'm gonna write a note to fix this.
Yeah, it doesn't let me open it.
It's no clicky.
Lootable cannot be.
I'd say some of the clothes and stuff. If the people that we found in the room on the east could use those, I don't know what state they're in.
I think we offer it to all of them. Like
Yep.
if any of them want to take anything, clothes and weapons out, they're welcome to it, and then we'll be heading out soon.
Exactly.
So it's weapons and food. I mean, as far as any kind of rags and anything else, it was mostly looks like the things that are in this room are things that he took off of people that that wouldn't have been used by those people in that other room. Those people were peasants. You suspect that the people he didn't keep, like the Zentrum people, he killed and took whatever he thought was worth keeping, which was the weapons and apparently food and water. But if you do want the food, which basically boils down to 23 days worth of rations and 7 days worth of food, I can put them on somebody and you guys can decide what you want to do with it. That's 46 pounds of food.
Is it any good or is it like nasty?
It's iron rations.
Oh, so that's good stuff that doesn't spoil and.
Right. That's why he kept it.
If you want to drop it on me, I'll haul it out of here. I think
Well, hold on. I'm because I don't wear armor because of the armor spell. I got like 20 pounds of encumbrance I can take.
So I put the food and.
Is it in a bag? Is it in a
container? No, it's not. It is
so
not.
I just stuff it all in my backpack?
I've placed it all on Varian for now. If you guys want to trade it and switch out amounts and that thing, you certainly can.
Well, if you're not unencumbered, Varian, then just keep it. That's fine.
It pushed me up to 133. So,
but he's still unencumbered.
Yep, I'm good.
He's got like 2 pounds left. But there is, like, if you wanted to get some spears and short swords and daggers, I mean, there's some of that, but they don't look like they're of value. There's like 6 spears, 3 short swords, and 4 daggers.
Arian deems all of that unworthy of an elf, and he won't touch it.
They're not, super.
Pass.
Okay. All right. You've got the one last door over here to the left, and the library back in the other area if you want to go back to that or leave.
All right. burglar. Let's check the door.
You
Fix
see my
that leak.
message?
Why don't you send a PM in here? You know you can whisper the DM directly, right? I don't look in
No.
Discord. Yeah, you can whisper me.
So
You
do
don't.
I hide it?
Sure, but there's nothing there. Yeah, you should be able to. Let me try it. Yeah, /whisper space DM space whatever you want to send to me. Ignore
Okay.
that way. You might be able to. No, that would be a good right click on the bottom left menu, I think. Whisper player.
Yeah.
I'll look at that. Let me see if I can add a message. Don't hear anything. Don't find any traps.
All right, let's open it.
All clear.
You can click on it to open it, I think. It is a passage tunnel. If you were at the extent of your vision about here, you can see a set of stairs leading down.
Okay,
Really
enough said.
down.
Shut it back.
Yeah. Did we search the library last week?
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I think
I mean,
Aaron
you
did.
no, you knew there were books there. That was about as far as we got. You didn't do an extensive search of anything in here. About the time you guys
Okay.
kicked open the secret door, you guys were.
Yeah, we need to search this
Yeah,
library.
Okay, how about maybe Arian and Kendall do a thorough search of the room, and then others get the people ready to move, and then we'll take them out.
Sounds good.
So the library, as it were, there are 3 glass-faced cabinets. Each is filled with books, one with scrolls, and one with loose leaf notes. The scrolls and loose leaf notes would take a lot of time to examine and to understand what they are. Some of the books have titles, which may or may not be of interest, like Mastering the Unseen, The Iron Glove, Perfection and the Craft of Lasting Magic, and some other books. One of them's called the Herbarium Maleficum, if I'm saying that right. There are some other ones. One is on the aspects of dreams or the dreamer's travels in planes lesser and greater. Oh my lord. And that's a big one. It's a bigger book. But the rest are papers and scrolls that, not going to be able to just, oh, look, I know what this is without spending significant amount of time.
Okay, I think Arian would take the plane travel book.
I'll take the mastery of not being seen or whatever you said.
Let's see.
I have detect magic memorized.
Well, I'll use it.
If it lasts any length of time, go look at the weapons that are back in that other room.
Take the weapons in the library room and do it all at once.
Yeah.
There you go. I know mine will glow.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll cast detect.
And when he
magic.
does detect magic, I'm going to put that ring we got in where he can see it.
The only thing of the items, the weapons in the ring is magic.
No scrolls or anything.
None of the books or anything.
No, the books are not magic.
And scrolls.
Nope.
Okay, well that's still worth it. We know something about the ring. So, yeah. All right, let's lead the people out.
1 second. I am looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the other 2? Move your. There it is. You were standing on it. Sorry. I had to add something to someone. All right. So you guys are going to make your way out. Back the way you came.
Yep, I think so.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you don't need to move your character through there. There are no more of the nightshades. They are completely gone. You make your way through the thorn patch that you burned down. It's now just ash. There's no more, embers or anything in it. Make your way back through towards the wine cellar and out into the
Are the mushrooms
upper.
still there?
The what? Yeah, the mushrooms are still in the caves. Yeah, the mushrooms are still there. Doesn't look like they had anything to do with him. But you guys come out, and it is what I can't tell what time. Yeah, it's like almost 2:00 in the afternoon when you guys get to the outside. So it's daylight, sun is out. the guards that kind of keep an eye on this place, or they kind of see you and they go, they kind of give you that thumbs up look, like, hey, you made it out alive. And then they see the people coming out from behind you, and they're like, oh crap. And so you see a couple of them come up and say, where did you find these people?
They were being held captive by an evil wizard down in the bowels of this place. We need to get them medical attention and help.
I wouldn't go down there. There were still bad guys down there. I tell them.
Okay. Two of them just, say, we've got to go get the constable, and they turn around and run off. The rest of them just kind of direct you guys to, go on to wherever it is you're going to take them. They don't seem concerned about the people as much as the information that they had.
As much as what?
You cut out there, yeah.
Oh, sorry. The guards don't seem concerned about the people anything other than the information they might have had, like what happened, where they were, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Where do the people want to go?
Home.
Okay, let's get them home.
Okay.
They're free to go.
Yeah. So you guys take them. Most of them lived in the town itself, and we can go change the map to where we can have a different view. Give me a second.
Yeah, I was going to help Teton out. So.
I was going to ask if anybody's taking Teton, because Teton is still unconscious on the floor.
Oh, he's still unconscious?
Yeah.
That's why I said I was going to help him out.
Yeah, we got to carry him out. Yeah.
Yes, he was coming out for sure.
Am I wrong? Oh no. Oh, so it wasn't 2:00. It's 11:00 in the morning. Sorry, I was looking at the date. The date is 13:53, and I was confusing that with time. All right. Either way, it's morning, not afternoon. But you guys take the folks back to where they came from. Most of them were individuals from various families. Not all. They weren't like an entire family. There was like one of them that was outside of the city, but you easily taking them to their home. Their family thanks you profusely. Everybody seems quite happy with what you've done for their families and Dagger Falls. What are you going to tell them when they ask who you are, where you're from, who you doing, why did you do this?
Just strangers in town, ready to help.
That's what we did.
The magistrate or somebody asked us to look into it, so we did.
Yeah, the magistrate said we thought there might be treasure, so we went and looked.
Are you talking about the constable, or are you talking about the guy from Shadowdale, or are you talking about Randall Morin?
No, in this town,
we
had to go meet with the Zentarium leader guy, and he told us.
Trin. Yeah, Trin is the constable, yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
So that's in this town, that's all we're saying is that he told us to go investigate, and we did. Now the people are free.
Okay.
We'll tell a slightly different story when we get back to the Red Rock.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know that we want to associate ourselves with the constable at this point.
No, I'm just not wanting to get a fight. I'm not.
Well, these are peasants, not guards or soldiers or anything. These are families that have lived here before the Zentarium came here. So
we can tell them that we heard there was trouble here. When we got here, the constable asked us to look into it, and yes, indeed, there was trouble here.
Yeah, I don't want to appear that we're working for the constable, but he did tell us to go check it out, so we did.
Yep.
But I don't want to bring the guy that we really like up either. So we're, as far as I'm concerned, we were just adventurers, seeing if there was some money down there.
Exactly.
Found some people. Well, let's let them out.
Killed the evil wizard, saved the princess.
There you
All
go.
in a day's work.
There you go. All right. So once
I would like to go and see the constable because he said he was going to pay us.
Do you remember what he said?
No, I don't. It wasn't very much, I don't think. But
I may know.
I took some notes, but I don't know if I got it.
I was here at least for that one.
I'll give you a chance to look at your notes.
20 gold pieces to each of you if you go to the Temple of Lathander and rid me and the town of Dagger Falls of the things in that foul crypt.
Well done.
Somebody copy and paste it. Smart move.
And if you
because I'm looking exactly at that. Go ahead.
If you know of any of Randall's men, there's a 50 gold piece bonus for each one you capture, which we're going to ignore that anyway.
So we go now, or should we wait until we maybe go back and look what's down
No,
the
it's 11
stairs?
o'clock, but nobody mentioned the ring, and I'm sticking it down in my pocket.
Okay. Do we want to do a full rest before we go report in?
Yeah, I'm down
I
6.
think so.
So
It
I'm
doesn't
gonna
matter.
tell you, I'm gonna give you guys some kind of. The guard seemed very interested in going back down after you guys left.
So they're going to go down there and get whatever.
You don't know,
Whatever
but that's the
we may
impression you got.
find.
They seemed, they were all kind of like eyeballing, and you got the impression that the two guys that ran off to talk Trin were probably going to get more men to go down there.
So we may
Well, then
want
let's
to
go back down there. It's our clean. It's our clean. It's our clear.
Well, sure, but I mean, we're not ready to go back down there. It'd be tomorrow. I would say, since it's 11 o'clock, we go to the constable, get our cash, and then go rest. I'm not sure what unless they knew exactly what we're looking for. We searched the whole place down there.
Well, we didn't. There's a hole
didn't.
downstairs we didn't go down.
Yes, there's a hole downstairs, but that's if they couldn't get that far, they're not going to get very far downstairs. Now,
what's
is
down
there
there.
something that we didn't know where to look for? So, I mean, I have no idea, but
I would like
Well,
to rest.
there was that room that had the little things in it. We don't know what was in there. Just
Yeah,
the
those
the
yes,
small
that's
creatures.
true. That's true.
pixie things or whatever those were.
I'm
So
thinking
I should have
they're
given you a
gonna give the normal
description.
estimate.
Yeah, let me tell you what that room looked like before we get too far, because that's on me. I didn't explain what you saw. At least I saw the creatures and went with that. But the area that you saw was a brightly painted and carved mausoleum. The stone door is what you open. The interior is covered with gilded runes and symbols and 8. I said the right one. This room is is that? Did they mix this up? Oh man, did I just mess
All
up?
right, so there's a big elaborate tomb.
Yeah, that's what it was. It's a fancy tomb. The thing that was in the center looked like, it was for somebody important. And there were
Okay.
some burning torches that were on the two pillars that were, there in front. So there was light in the room at the time. Whether it's still there or not now, you don't know.
Okay, so if there's a white in there, he's going to kill all of them. If there's not, they'll loot the tomb. I don't see that we can do anything about that at this
Yeah,
point.
I would vote to rest.
Well,
Now,
I
if
think
you
we
want to
need to go to
rest,
the constable and get our
that's
money
fine.
first.
That's fine. Yeah. If you want to rest at the Red Rock, that's fine. If you want to go back and rest in the tomb, I'm fine with that too. Actually,
I would vote go to the constable, get the money, then go to the Red Rock.
that's fine with me.
Sounds good.
All right. So you guys go to where the garrison is on the west side of town. They direct you to this building over here. You go in there, and there's a person sitting at the desk. And while you are, when you walk in the door, you can see the two guards that were at the temple when you guys came out are there, and they're talking to like 6 other guards. And they kind of all look at you when you guys come in. One of them kind of points at you, and they have an internal conversation you guys can't hear. But the guy at the desk agrees to the terms. He understands, what you guys were offered for what you've done, and they're going to pay you as what they understood, which was 20 gold per person. And that is, let me look at the thing.
Yeah, I'm rich.
So what you can do is you can go ahead and manually adjust your gold up 20. That's easier than me having to do it, because you guys have access. I'll do it for Teton. Assuming he has gold.
Just add
somewhere.
20 gold to my
Yep.
gold pieces.
Yep. Just make the total whatever it should be with plus 20. And then after you guys, it's a quick conversation. They rush you out, and then they, push you out of the garrison area. And you guys make it back your way back to the Red Rock, correct?
Yeah, the only thing is on the way back, I don't know, I just whispered to Kendall, it's like, hey, if you wanted to just go recon the entrance to that temple and see who goes down there, what would be the harm of that?
Yeah, I don't see any
Being
harm.
sneaky and all. I wouldn't go down in the bottom yourself, but if you wanted to, you could at least get an eyeball on who goes down there.
That's true, but I could use a little bit of healing before I go.
Okay, well then just come on back to the end. Let's go. Yeah.
I got a healing potion. Give him a healing potion.
It's just if you want to or not. If you want to go back to the end, that's cool too.
No, I can take some healing and I can go down there and check it out.
All right. Are you going to head back in and scout out the Temple of the Thunder's basement entrance?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm
I'm
going
going to sleep.
move silently and hide in shadow.
Yeah, we'll get to you eventually. I'm going to put you right there just so I remember. The rest of you guys go back to the Red Rock. While you're there, what are you doing?
All right, so quick question for everybody. If we want to spend 2 days, I can identify the ring, but that's going to take me out for like 2 days because I got to memorize, cast it. I got to rest.
Why don't you
cast,
memorize
rest.
it, and then we'll see what Kindle says, and we'll try to report into Kessler and Loudon if they're here. Looks like Kessel's here because I see a picture of her.
Yeah, I just wanted to have an image of inside the tavern. So,
and then we'll see what Kindle says, and then like if it looks like maybe we're gonna lose something down there, depends on what he says, then maybe we just go anyway. Otherwise, then let's spend the other day and identify the ring. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, the worst case scenario is we go back down there and
You just have
carrying
an
an identify spell. So
yeah,
whatever,
exactly.
it's not a big.
I also have identify, but I don't have it memorized. But I have color spray and detect magic memorized, and I was going to leave those.
Yeah, I think that's fine. You keep your spells. I'll flip mine, and then we'll have that rest period, and then assess once we get the report back.
And then I can heal. Anybody that's still dinged up.
okay, so when you guys make it back to the Red Rock, Kessler is there. Loudon, the Cooper is there as well. So if you guys wanted to have information, if you wanted to, let them know what was going on, you certainly can.
Yeah, I'm
let's
gonna
give a
report in. Yeah.
Okay. So have you already explained to them about the Eagles area, about the views and stuff as well?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember if you had. I'd have to go look at the VOD. But so what I will do is they are going to pay each of you 50 gold each for what you've done for the town. So go ahead and adjust your gold that you have on your character. I will do it for our boy.
Can I give myself
Teton.
10 platinum instead?
You can do whatever you want as long as it's only 50 gold.
Okay, it weighs less if it's 10 platinum, and I'm close to my encumbrance.
Okay.
You also, for giving them the details on the let me get this menu up so I know what I'm doing. You get you get an additional. I'm going to give you the XP for the creatures you killed so far, and then I'm going to give you there are how many people in this party? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. And they're going to give you 200 experience extra per person. So that's 1,000. That's 1,000 for giving them the information about the secret views, because it allows Random Morn to keep an eye on Zentarum.
Oh yeah, and I want to tell him that the wizard was House Morn. He said his name was Colderan, Wizard of House Morn.
Yeah. Interesting. When you do, they're like, really? He's been dead for 100 years.
I said, well,
he wasn't.
And he was not dead, but now he is again. So yeah.
We redeaded him.
He's been dead for 100 years.
Well, and we can tell him about the mausoleum that we looked at and shut the door again. So, and tell him that the Zentarium are probably down there.
Probably sending guys down there right now. Yeah. Yep.
So if they wanted to go ambush them, probably now's a good time.
Mostly, Loudon is wanting you to make sure that the people know you did this at the behest of Random Morn, to kind of help generate support for them. It's a lot of this is they don't have the support that the Zentarum do. So they're trying to, bolster all their, what little support they can get from people, and even if it's just, somebody providing them with food or horses or just a place to sleep for a certain night, while they do some things, or somebody that can give them information, that's the kind of things that they're looking for. So if you can make sure that, the information gets out that you did this, with the support of Random Warren or asked for by Random Warren, they would be certainly happy. But if you can find out anything of, how the wizard came back.
Well, we can go back down there, but we need to rest and recuperate for a day or two.
Is there anything else you want to impart or ask about or anything like that from Loudon?
I don't think.
What does he know about the constable?
He works for the Zentarum. He is a patsy for them to run the town. What else you want to know? He's a scumbag.
Scumbag, don't trust him. Got that feeling.
Yeah, he is not a nice guy. The region would be in much better hands if Random Warren was running the place.
Oh yeah, we're down with that, but we're not gonna go.
We're not an army.
We're not prepared to run them out.
No. And to be clear, when you guys went into the garrison area, you saw a ton of people. I mean, there's just to give you an idea. I mean, out of character, there's like 300, people that work for Tren, as far as in the mercenaries and the guards and all that sort of thing. There's a lot of people. It's not something you could just walk in and take them out without significant risk to yourselves.
Yeah, that'd be like first level taking on the keep on the Borderlands. Let's just go wipe them out.
Yeah. That's not to say you couldn't, but it would be a serious risk.
Okay, well, I'm good. I'm good to rest and get the spell. And do we apply our experience? And
you can apply. You won't level up. No, right now you guys are still in the combat area because this area is not considered safe. There's no trainers here either. So right. you get back to somewhere like Shadowdale or something like that. You can certainly do it. We'll go to Kindle at this point. He is spying on the entrance to the Temple of the Foundry basement. So go ahead and give me your hide and shadows check.
I also want to disguise myself.
As what?
As a beggar.
Okay. Do you have disguise?
I do.
Okay. And then give me blind jam rolls for disguise, and if you're gonna hide shadows. Okay. All right. You have found a dark place between the two buildings that you're at. You're able to have a good view of the stairs leading down into the basement. And you sit there for a long while. And after 3 hours, you see a troop of 20 men with the captain, so 21 total, go down into the basement. You want to do anything or just keep watch? Could not hear that.
I said I'm going to follow them.
You're going to go down in? You're not invisible, right?
No, I know I'm not invisible, but I'm going to use the shadows and I'm going to try to follow them stealthily at a distance.
Alrighty. Oops, that's the wrong map. This is a map. All right, so when you go to the stair entrance, you can see down at the bottom there are 2 guards down at the bottom of the stairs going into the first area. Where is your token? Let me get that. I'm going to delete all you guys. Just him. You can see. Yeah, so down at the bottom where there's door, you see 2 guards just standing there keeping an eye out. Right now, they don't see you. But unless you're invisible, you're not going to make it past them. Stealth or not.
I don't know. I'm thinking that maybe I just want to hang out, hidden, and see if I hear any screams or yelling or any of that stuff going on, and then report whenever the rest of my party shows up.
Okay, how long do you want to stay here?
What time of day is it?
Look at the day on the top of the
2:45.
Yeah, 2:45. And you've already sit here for like 3 hours to get to that whenever the troop showed up.
Let's see. So they've been resting for about 3 hours, correct?
Yeah, you're pretty sure that they're going to wait until tomorrow before they do anything.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just go back and report then and tell them that 20 guys went through there. There's 2 standing guard and the rest are inside.
Okay. All right. So you guys that are not resting can get that information. The rest of you guys will be sleeping. That means, so who wouldn't be sleeping? Teton probably wouldn't be. Miss Teton is probably out in the woods doing some hunting or something. Varian doesn't need to rest as far as for spells or anything
Did he
like
wake
that.
up? Is he okay now?
He hasn't woken up from. Yeah, that's right. That's a good point. Yeah, he would. You guys would have probably thrown him in a bed and an inn because he's still unconscious. Well, the only person that really can be awake and just kind of in the inn when Kendall shows up is probably Varian. The rest of you guys are going to be sleeping or resting for spells and whatnot.
Hey, Varian.
Wait.
Varian.
Sorry, couldn't find my button. I changed it. Hey, what's up?
So 20 guys entered. There's 2 guards sitting at the bottom of the stairs where we went in. I didn't know if you wanted me to wait longer. Figured I'd come back and just let you know.
All right. Well, we can't do anything with the others until they're up. So we'll just wait and tell them when they wake up.
All right. Well, I'm taking a nap.
All right. If everybody's going to take a nap, I'm going to do the camp, and that should move us to the next day. That's 8 hours. I'm going to kick it more because you guys are resting for a day. 5
So you're
in the
saying
morning.
we can't level?
Not here, no. Not until you get out of Dagger Falls. Get back to Shadowdale.
Okay, if there's still some time left, I'm gonna take a look at that book. Just kind of read it.
You can't read it. It's in some sort of runic markings that you do not understand. Even your ability to read languages does not help. So next morning, it's 5 o'clock. You guys wake up rested early in the morning, eat breakfast, a bowl of oatmeal, fresh cow's milk, some fresh bread. What's the plan for the day?
Head back down there.
Yeah, as long as it's not filled with a whole bunch of guards. But I bet you those guards would be okay with us going back in if we say, hey, we're working for the constable still.
Maybe.
So Varian didn't even question. There's some beggar walking up to him and talking to him.
Well, he knows who you are. Your disguise is not going to disguise him from you. That, and you failed it horribly. You basically look like you just stuck your face in a pile of, horse or cow poop and made yourself look dirty, but, he recognized you immediately. You rolled a 19, but you rolled a 0-4 for your hide and shadow, so they didn't see you.
Did Teton wake up?
No, he's still unconscious. Area north of the library and from the Nightshades loot. One more pebble. Oh, didn't get that one either. So you got 2 you don't know. The rest of them you do. I identified them in your inventory, so you should be able to see the names of them.
Okay, I got a potion of growth, a potion of healing,
2 potions of
two potions of healing, correct. 2 potions of invisibility, a potion of plant control, and the potion of vitality that I had. What's the one?
The only thing is, do we want to go try to explore the rest of that temple room?
If they
and they may not want us to go down there.
I think we just need to be prepared for them saying, "Get the hell out of here."
Yeah, before we try to go down, maybe we ought to have Kendall scope it out. Now, Mike, I guess when we escaped the pool with the water fairy lady,
Nixie,
is there any way we could find the water entrance back in? But I guess we can't hold our breath long enough to get out.
That is the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you were a aquatic elf or something, there's no way you could make your way back. And even then, you're swimming against the current. It would be pretty hard.
Okay, got it.
Look at that. 7 and an 8. Good rolls.
Is Teton still unconscious?
Outside than there were before you guys brought the people out. You suspect they're very vigilant at keeping an eye on what goes on there. You look a little closer and you can see the stairway that leads down. You can see there are 2 guards on the top now there.
Oh, on the inside where the steps were going down?
No, they're on top at the top where you would go down.
Okay, gotcha.
So you don't know what's down inside. You can't really walk up to them and walk in without, maybe being invisible or something without them noticing you.
This was a temple of Lathander, right?
Yep.
Are there any priests of Lathander around?
You don't know any. You get the impression that they kind of went into hiding when the Zentarum kind of took over. Because they don't really get along. They're kind of good guys, and the Zentarum are not such good guys.
I think I would like to go invisible and move silently.
Okay. Drink a potion. And then give me a move silently check. So you go invisible, drink your potion, and then try to make your way as quietly as you can to the stairway leading into the basement. And you get there and you start walking down the stairs, and you trip over a little stone and kick it down the stairs. And the two guards that were behind you immediately become alert down the stairway below. And I'm not going to bring up the map. You're just going to have to use your brain, your imagination. But in the winery, I guess is what you would call it, the wine cellar, there is now a table that's been pulled in, and there are a total of 4 guards sitting at the table. They have a pitcher between them. All of them have glasses, and it looks like they are breaking into the cask of wine, but they all immediately jump up and turn and are looking towards the stairway. Obviously, they can't see you because you're invisible, but they heard something coming down the stairs.
I'm going to try to sneak past them.
Give me a move silently check. And when you say move past them, which ones?
Well, you said there was 2 of them, correct?
2 at the top and 4 at the bottom. You walk right past the 2 at the top. Is when you're walking down the stairs that you tripped over the rock and kicked it down it. So
Okay,
both of them are aware of you, are aware of something now.
So I will try to move past the 4.
Okay. You get down to the bottom of the stairs. Give me a save versus spells, please.
Which one is it? Paralyzed? There's paralyzed, death.
Spells,
staff,
literal spells.
Petrification, breath.
Spells.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
So when you step on the very last step on the bottom, a flash of light goes off, and it briefly blinds you, but then you blink your eyes and it goes away. But then the guards immediately are, their weapons are out, and they're all just like pointing them at the direction of, the stairway now. Apparently you triggered something of magical nature that would have done something had you failed your save. But let's see. You were trying to sneak past them, so give me a move silently as well. Not that, actually, don't worry about it, because heard you or not, they know the spell triggered. They know something's there. What are you going to do?
I'm going to tumble, I guess, back up to where the party is.
Going to try to go back up the stairs? You want to tumble up the stairs?
See, I don't know. I want to tumble past them. So I'm going to go with my first inclination. I'm going to try to tumble past them.
Past the guys that are sitting at the table at the bottom of the stairs?
Yes.
Okay.
I want them to think that this is a ghost phenomenon.
Alrighty, roll initiative. I will make you invisible because you are invisible. These things are so hard to see, tiny. Where are they? Right there. All right, so there is one guard that goes before you do, and he is just going to swing his weapon in the general vicinity, which happens to be this guy with a spear. He's just going to... These guys all have spears. They're all just kind of stabbing in that direction. He's going to be at -4. I don't know how that's going to work. We'll see. Full point is attack matrix. What is it? 13. What's your AC? Come on, I'll look. It's AC 4.
AC 4.
Okay, so the first one swings and you hear the sound of the spear whiffing over your head, but it missed you. Give me a skill check for tumbling. You're going to try to tumble past... actually, you can't tumble through 2 ranks of bad guys. You can only tumble through 1.
Okay, so I'll try to tumble in between them, and maybe they'll end up stabbing each other.
So you want to go right here?
Yeah, I think that's probably as far as I can go.
Okay, it's occupied space by occupied somebody else. So if you're there, they're probably going to bump into you and know you're there.
Well, where can I tumble to?
That's occupied by a keg or a wine cask.
Well, you said I can't roll through all of them, so I
Nope.
don't know where you're saying that I can go.
I'm not saying you can. I'm telling you that you can't tumble through 2 ranks of bad guys. If you want to stand in the middle of them, they're probably going to bump into you and they're going to know you're there, invisible or not.
Then I'll just head back up the stairs. There's
Let me
no point.
put 2 guys there so you know they're there. These guys are probably now there. So you're going to move silently and then tumble through the guys back here.
Yeah, since I can't get through them, that's my only option.
Okay, give me the tumbling check. You can do it out in the open.
I already did it. So
I can show you. You make it through, tumble through, get to the other side, and everybody else, they all swing their weapons towards the middle. Obviously, they don't hit anything. And are you going to just continue to move on and go back towards the Red Rock?
yeah, I'm gonna continue to go back to the party.
Okay, I'll move back out here. You make it out by the skin of your teeth. Still invisible. Nobody can see you. What's the plan?
I'll go up to Varian and pull on his cloak or whatever he's wearing.
I don't know what Varian wears. Probably a cloak, I would guess.
Yeah, I got a cloak.
Well, that's what I was guessing.
Yeah. Feel a tug on your cloak, Varian.
All right. So look around. I'm assuming I don't see anything.
Nope, you do not.
Hey, Varian, It's me, Kendall. You can't see me because I'm invisible. I went back and there's 6 guards now. There's 2 at the top of the stairs and 4 at the bottom of the stairs, and they've got the hallway or the stairway trapped.
Right. And we're just going to have to depend on their allowing us in. So we're just going to have to go ask for permission. Pretend like we're still working for the constable, which technically we are we not?
Well, we got.
Oh, come on, we can take them. We can take them.
Yeah, I don't think I want to fight that battle yet.
Well, I've already used 2 healing spells, and if we wait another day, we can identify the ring. So I vote we wait. By then, they might all be dead, or they will have drank all the wine.
Was there a whole bunch of wine down there?
Yes.
Okay.
Massive casks of
And they were drinking the wine.
Valuable Lathander wine. Yeah.
Lathander
Okay.
Red.
And they were drinking the wine. I can make a Molotov cocktail, and we can take care of all of them.
Let's wait a day.
All right. We'll wait.
Gonna rest up another day.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's fully healed, right? Can't quite see everybody's
Yeah.
bars.
And I've still got 2 potions that I don't know what they are.
I only have 1 potion, and it's not healing.
Hey, I'm fine to spend another night and hit my ID spell on the ring.
Well, nobody can ID my sword because nobody can touch it but me.
I tried once and failed miserably. Oh, you know what? This identification spell is my chance to actually identify this anything.
Why?
10% at level 1.
It's yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna flip that spell back next pass. I'm almost thinking we need to pack up and
go back.
Shadowdale. But
yeah, let's
the
ask.
only thing I would like to do is if we got out in the woods, if we could find Randall or Randall's people, I think it'd be worth checking in with them.
Well, the closest to Randall Morin's people is Loudon and Kessler.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, let's talk to Kessler and Loudon if they're here, and see if there's anything else that they want us to do while we're here.
Yeah, that's a great idea. The other thing is have we seen Teton's bear? Is there any way we could get the bear, Teton, in contact with the bear?
Do you have any kind of animal handling abilities?
No, I'm a war mage.
Then you're not a. I mean, you think it. I mean, you have no idea how he communicates with the bear. It's completely alien to you. Yeah.
He was pretty tight with the bear, and he's kind of down in a bad way. So, if there's any way we could get the bear involved with his buddy there, that'd be great. I have no idea.
You get the impression that when Teton was talking, he had communicated with the bear was talking like a bear, not, no extra intelligence or anything.
Yeah, mm-hmm. I get that too. I'm just throwing out to the rest of the party if they got any ideas. I got no idea.
Okay.
I'll ask Kendra and Loudon about if they have any ideas about what to do with Teton.
Um,
Seems to be beyond my help.
Kessler, the only thing she could suggest is if it's not killed him, it probably just has his body needs to fight it off, and eventually, hopefully, he'll wake up.
Okay.
She's not familiar with poisons or how they work, but that's kind of based on just her experience. Loudon has no experience with any of that. He's just kind of like an information guy between Kessler and Random Orn. And to the question of can we meet Random Orn, the answer is going to be no, because they don't even know where he's at.
Okay, that's fine. I still think we ought to have dinner with the two of them and just kind of talk about where we are, and we can't get back down into the temple ruins. So what
Is there
are
anything
there
else
any
they
other
need?
missions? Because
Otherwise, we're gonna go back. Yeah.
I'm fine to take another mission before we go back. They got any ideas?
Well, for now, Kessler is not sure the direction to go until they see what Trin does with the temple, because they would be interested to know what's down there, but they know what you guys have told them, but you had some unexplored areas that they're kind of interested in. They don't know where they lead to, what's in them, that kind of thing. But right now, with that many of the the garrison down there, it's too high risk for you guys.
Yeah, we can't take on that many guys.
No.
I'm telling you, a
we would
Molotov
have
cocktail.
we'd have to storm it and then take the water tunnel to get out. But then we're wanted in the town and we can't move freely anymore. So if we survive the attacks, so while Aaron loves the idea of a full frontal assault, he doesn't think it's a good idea at this time. So
How long does it take to get back to Shadowdale? Is that what it's called?
Yep. Let me look at the map. I can't remember exactly.
A little selfishly, I'm like 63 experience points. I'd like to do something to top that off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to. I'm about 300
Can
away.
I identify some of those potions that haven't been looked at?
Yeah, you can certainly
I just
try.
want to level up.
I've got 2.
On your feet, it takes about 6 days to walk back to Shadowdale.
Did we?
Is there
We didn't ride
is
horses.
there a cart
did we?
No,
smith
you
here?
did not ride.
Is there a cart smith here?
I'm sure there's somewhere you could buy a cart if you could afford it, along with horses and all the other stuff. It still would take just as long on a cart because it's horses pulling a cart, not horses free walking, running.
Well, we can't carry Teton. That's the only reason I say that.
Going over a pack mule and taking back. What's things? You had 2 more left that you wanted to look at. So things that you've looked at already, the spellcraft thing won't work. Things you haven't looked at, you can.
Yeah, Wade's got a couple that.
Yeah, I've got a couple. I think I came into this world with them. We just never did identify them or look at them.
Good. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I see 2 potions. I don't remember where you guys picked them up, but yeah, you can certainly try. He's got 2.
So spellcraft and +2 modifier again.
Oh no! Give me a skill check, spellcraft check first.
Alrighty.
And if he makes it, then you can add it. If he doesn't, then no. Oh.
I have no idea what just happened.
Yeah, I cleared the chat box. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, I was just making sure I didn't do it.
No, you didn't. I did it.
That freaked me out too.
I try to clear it before every game just so we don't have all the stacked up, backed up stuff. But my brain just told me to click it, and I did. All right, so you can add 2. That's a fill.
Oh, dang it.
I could try to taunt those guys out of there.
And you got the second one. Yeah, I will identify the second one.
All right. It's another
anything good?
potion of healing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, horses are expensive. Yeah, I don't.
I have a
any
mount
tokens.
spell, but again, it's kind of worthless at level 1. It makes a horse with no saddle for 3 hours. So
all we got to do is tie him onto it.
It lasts 3 hours, and then I have to rest again. So it's not. I mean, it scales up. As you get higher level, you get a horse with a saddle or better mounts, and it lasts longer. But at this level, it's kind of wimpy.
Do we know that that there's nothing else to do here for now?
No.
Are we sure?
No,
Okay.
we don't know that.
There's two
Let's
things
find
you
out.
know. It's about 6 days travel back to Shadowdale. You know that you can't learn any new, can't advance yourselves until you go back to Shadowdale. You also know that, hold on. Leo, yeah, that's his name. Sorry, I had to look it up. You know that Leo is interested in all this information that you guys are gathering in Dagger Falls as well. He, however, is in Shadowdale, not where you're at.
And you
Okay.
also know that Kendall has 2 vials of oil and can make 2 Molotov cocktails.
For the frontal assault on the guards in the temple?
Yep.
Are we just giving up on trying to get in?
We're not doing a frontal assault on the guards. I mean, the castle will descend on us and we'll.
He also wanted to storm the Underdark at level 1.
Yeah, but
I get it. But I mean, he's a Australian halfling, so we don't need to take these things that seriously.
But we still don't know that they won't just let us in.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. We can just go walk down there and say, "Hey guys, we're going down." See what happens. That's fine.
Let's give it a
Right.
try.
Let's go down there and see if we can get a wine tasting.
So you guys going packed to adventure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys go there. It's almost noon, but there are 2 guards at the entryway to the basement, and they, stand up, and they were sitting down, kind of like on the stone walls that are still remaining there, and they look at you guys and say, "What do you want?"
Well, we are the heroes who explored and opened this ruin, and we knew that the stock of fine wine was there. So we came down to see if some samples could be had.
One of them kind of laughs at the other, says, "Well, the heroes are no longer allowed into this area. You've done your job. Thank you." And he says, "Thank you," with sarcasm. I think the spell lasts 24 hours.
I know how. Yeah, I know what he. Well, Varian, I got nothing. I mean, we're either gonna kill him or leave.
Yep.
There's nothing in the.
No, we're not going to be able to take them on. So
I can taunt him. I can taunt him.
There's
just
no
move
need.
on.
If we were gonna kill him, we'd just kill him.
All right.
What do you guys want to do?
Guess the only other option is go back to Shatterdale.
Yeah.
Well, we can go back to the tower and go see what the eagles were guarding and see if we can go in the other way up there.
Kessler and Loudon didn't have any immediate needs.
No. Right now, they're just trying to figure out what's going on with Trin and what they're doing in the temple and that sort of stuff. They are aware that, based on what you guys have told them, that, the garrison sent a significant force into there to see what's down there. So.
Yeah, okay. I would vote to head back, and if you want to swing by the tower on the way back, that's fine with me. Teton isn't here to disagree, so he's not conscious.
How are we gonna do with Teton?
I don't know. I can't find carts or wagons in the item browser, but horses are really expensive. They're hundreds of gold pieces.
Or since y'all want to play it safe, we could just go in the meadow and pick flowers.
Varian could probably carry Teton.
Could. He's rather small.
Yeah, and he didn't have a lot of equipment either.
I'm sure I could rig up some sort of, drag thing.
Travois
that we either pull by hand or the 3 hours that I have a horse with the horse can.
Did you give people food?
I tried. I did.
I clicked accept, but I don't think it did anything.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and you still have 135 pounds. I'm wondering if my trade shit is broken. When I went to V13, a lot of things didn't work right.
I traded potions to...
No, I got the potions of invisibility. He traded them to me, and I got them.
Okay, so maybe they did something wrong. I don't know. But yeah, I still show the 23 days of rations on you.
I see it. So let me try to do some trades and see if I can.
Okay. Your encumbrance would still be faster with him on you than it is the speed that Kendall can walk. So Kendall and Pebble both walk at 6.
Yeah,
you move at
I'm
12.
really
So
slow, yeah.
even with him on you with all that shit, you still would move faster than those two could. So you would move at 6.
It's not
So-
a problem to carry him. So in other
No.
words, we can get him with
Yeah.
us. Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there a donkey, mule, or ass in town? They are only 16 gold pieces in the item browser.
Give me a percentile roll. You want 30 or below?
Oh.
There are no donkey, mules, or asses other than people asses.
All right, let's start walking.
All right.
Maybe
So
we'll have a. Oh wait, are we going to go by the tower?
tower's not on the way. It's kind of to the west, and you guys want to go south down to Theramar Trail this way.
We don't have to go by the tower. We're going to have to kill the eagles if we do that, which Arian has no problem with.
Teton would.
He would, but he's asleep. So.
He's unconscious. We'll just have to set him down if we get in combat, though. Just lay
And
down.
the
like
eagles
that.
are going to attack us if we go up there. We know that.
We should try to avoid combat with an unconscious party member.
But that's the only thing. I think we could take the eagles, but the issue there is, that we never did get to the other part of that, and I feel like the normal way in is up there past the Arian would be for it. He's not going to be heartbroken if we don't. So
A riding horse is only 75.
So you guys walking back?
Walk back. Yep.
All righty. It's going to be 6 days.
we need some wandering monster encounters.
That worked.
Yep. There was
so
one more button I had to hit.
there is, I can give you the one thing that you guys did the potion deal. Here's that.
Not quite.
So unfortunately, nothing happens on the way to Shadowdale. You guys make it all the way. Nothing. It seems like all of the patrols and stuff seem to be focused on the town right now, so they kind of stayed back. The Zentarn patrols. Any of the patrols that came, or the Freedom Riders, they weren't. They were kind of keeping the road clear of, bandits and whatnot. So you guys made it all the way back to Shadowdale and to the Old Skull Inn. You guys can rest there. You'll spend about a week if you want to level up. There's also that Leo would like to, hear all the information of what you guys learned from your encounters with Trin, with what was going on with Round of Morn, how it went in Dagger Falls, what you figured out, what you discovered, all that kind of stuff. Pretty much he wants to know all the stuff that you guys told Kessler and so you guys going to tell him all that? Or are you? I'm just telling you what he's wanting. This, and you've completed, what he wanted. He tells you guys to rest, recover. You can stay at the Old Skull Inn while you do, and he will see if they learn any additional things from what, maybe because they have spies within the ranks of the mercenaries, and they will try to figure out what's going on, what they found that you guys didn't discover underneath the basement of the Temple of the Thunder. See if there's anything that's worthwhile, and if there's any additional information from Random Morn once he's heard about Coldarin coming back, who's been dead for 100 years.